Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, December the 6th, 2018. It's another Technical Alpha podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome those on Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Hello, RSS feed folks. We appreciate you all. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas. We were just talking about this before we went live. It is, I mean, shit. It's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Pretty much. A little more than 2 weeks, but I suspect that it's going to feel like 3 days here pretty soon. And neither of us are ready in any way, shape, or form, even less so than normal years. Like, usually I'm done my Christmas shopping by now. Not even close at this time. I don't think. I've still got quite a bit I have to do. I haven't put up a single decoration anywhere in the house. The tree hasn't been procured yet. Nothing has happened. It's just been pretty much standard fare, just working and dealing with life shit. And I've been saying this a lot lately, but can I just like wind back about 10 years? Because life was real simple about 10 years ago. Just, there's always bullshit, but I would much rather the bullshit of 10 years ago than the bullshit of 2018.
Oh.
And I'm not even talking about all the shit that's going on in the world. I'm just talking about personal shit.
Oh, I'd take any year other than 18.
Give me anything.
Give me anything.
Anything.
Give me any year.
Your pick.
I'll switch.
Switch up easy.
Right now. I won't even think about it. It's for everybody out there that's listening that are still in your early 20s, mid 20s. If you're like 20, 23, 24, 25,
soak it up.
Enjoy it.
Soak it up.
I'm telling you right now.
And in 10 years, we're going to say, hey, people in your 30s, soak it up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
The same thing.
Probably in 10 years when we're 40 years old, we'll be going.
Soak it up.
Oh, what I'd do to be 30 again.
Yeah.
Oh, my worries when I was 30.
Exactly.
Oh, they'd laugh at me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just enjoy it. You know what I'm not enjoying right now? The holiday season.
Video games?
And video games. It's I feel like Grinch right now.
Yes.
Not to the point where I'm like hating Christmas.
No, you're not about to steal children's presents
No, I'm not about to go that far.
No.
But I'm like on the border. Yeah. I'm on the borderline where if I heard enough Christmas music or if I heard enough people go, man, I'm so excited for Christmas.
You're hooking up the sled to Thor and you're getting ready.
That's right. It's bad. We're 2 weeks away. It doesn't feel like Christmas. I don't even want it to be Christmas.
You want to feel like Christmas first.
Yes,
then
I want Christmas to come.
Yes.
I want to be like, I don't want a Christmas ruined by me not being in the spirit of Christmas.
There's nothing worse than that.
And I'm just not in the mood. And I don't remember a year, like there has been other years where, I wasn't like super pumped about Christmas, but there's always a part of me that was like, it's Christmas. I can't wait to see the family.
I can't even think about Christmas right now.
I don't even want to think about it. Like I actually don't even want. So hopefully this time next week,
we're just hoping that we can bridge
I can
that
break
gap.
down some of those walls.
Yes.
And I can start to look forward to Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my Christmas rant this week.
You know what always impresses me like a great deal, and this further shows just my point from earlier, is that you can look. This means nothing to anyone watches at home. You can look at your waveform and you can look at mine, and we're dialed in at the exact same volume on the exact same microphones.
Yep.
And look at how loud your black ass is.
Hey, I'm just a loud talker.
I'm
a loud talker.
You just scream all the time.
I'm sorry.
It's impressive.
What I do. It's what I do.
I don't know how you do it. I'm sitting here forcing myself to talk louder, and I'm still only about 2/3 of your volume when you get going.
I'm speaking in my normal voice right now.
And that was after your ears got cleaned out.
Yes, and I'm hearing real good. I'm hearing like a fucking cheetah right now.
Exactly.
I
didn't know cheetahs were particularly well known for their.
They can hear.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and I can hear just as good as them. So, that.
Incredible. Well, this week, neither of us did anything particularly crazy in gaming. Yeah, well, except for yesterday for me. I hopped in to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee edition, not Pikachu. We went Eevee this time. It's basically Pokemon Yellow, and I already experienced the Pikachu edition of that. So I went for the Let's Go Eevee. And it was after much debate. Like, it was not last night, the night before, and I was streaming, and I just finished hopping in, playing some Blackout with Major and a couple of the guys, and there was like this 2 gig massive update, and I hadn't played it in a couple weeks, and I was like, you know what, I'll see. You know, it's had like in the last time since the last time I played it, it's had like 14 to 16 gigs worth of updates. Then I'll hop in. I'll see how it's coming. I'll see if, things have cleaned up at all. No, that game is fucking bad. And I think at least for me, and I think at this point it's clear to see that the reasons why I think it's bad, if you change them, it wouldn't be Call of Duty anymore. Mm-hmm. And so it's just never going to be a game for me. I'm never going to enjoy Blackout, because if you changed fundamentally what I find to be wrong with Blackout's mode, it would fuck the rest of the game, because you'd have regular multiplayer playing like Call of Duty, and then Blackout would be playing nothing like Call of Duty. But those very reasons are why Blackout is such a shit mode, in my opinion. And I think you're going to hear more and more people talk about that too. I think secretly a lot of people are really hoping, even though they know it's not going to happen, the Battlefield 5 shit in March is going to actually be worth playing.
I think it's going to flop.
I think it's going to
be worse than Blackout.
And we're going to be talking about some of that too coming up. But so I hopped in on Pokemon hype yesterday. It was hype. People like watching Pokemon, Jeff.
I bought it. Well,
you bought it.
My wife right now is at EB Games buying
it.
Pokemon Eevee for me.
I came over here. I said, Jeff, you need to get in on this Pokemon dream, because if I can pull down 140 viewers, bro, you're pulling down 400 playing Pokemon. I'm just telling you right now. Playing Pokemon.
I haven't played a Pokemon game
it's happening.
Since
It's
Yellow.
Happened. Yeah, that's me.
Since
same,
Yellow.
Same
or
thing.
I guess like N64, I play like Pokemon Snap.
Well, yeah, but you mean as far as
like an actual
like a mainline
Pokemon
game. Yeah. So, Bellsprout hype was very real yesterday. I went shiny hunting for no reason. I didn't even leave the first town. And I was already hunting for shinies.
Okay.
And I went for a Bellsprout because it was the most nonsensical Pokemon that I could think of that was available to me to get a shiny for, because really, who cares about Bellsprout? I do. And now we have a gold shiny-ass Bellsprout that's going to turn into a shiny Victory Bell at some point.
Victory Bell.
It's going to be fire. But I got the Eevee edition because a couple of reasons, like I already mentioned. But when I first saw the commercial for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, and you hear Pikachu saying Pikachu, because just like
Pika.
Like he's the only character in the entire series that actually says its name. Everything else is still using Game Boy sound effects.
Yeah.
And so Eevee, though, now being mainline,
Charmander.
Eevee gets
Char.
you're not in the game.
Oh, rip.
No,
Rip.
No, like in the games, it's only Pikachu up to this point, pretty much.
Okay.
Now it's Eevee as well says it. And when Eevee's voice came on to say Eevee on the commercials, it literally, to my ears, the first time I heard it, I thought of Flavor Flav, because it sounds like he's saying boy. So I thought,
yeah, boy.
And so you bet your fucking ass on my stream right now, I have a button that I press and a picture of Flavor Flav pops up in the corner, and you hear, yeah, boy. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll let you know what I think of it.
That's me trying to be hip with the kids. You're gonna like it.
All right, we'll see.
Because it's for old men. You don't have to really try. It's casual as fuck.
Okay.
You go around. You get to use the controller to like Pokemon Go, throwing the balls at the Pokemans. It's the original 151.
Oh, I like that.
Plus a couple of Alolan forms, which just means variations of the 151.
Okay. I'm okay.
So you're not going to be lost in the land of like, here's a Pokemon that looks like a chandelier.
Here's Glassesmon.
Here's iPhone XS Mon.
Yeah. That's what it turned into anyway.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'll let you guys know next week what I think of it, or those that watch my stream, you'll see me play it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Pokemon taking over LAGTV.
Yeah.
This has been all right. I'm gonna say this right now because we're coming up on end of the year, and the video game awards are tonight. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm so brave for saying this. 2018 is the worst year in video games, possibly in my lifetime.
It's been a pretty shitty year.
I'm dropping that hammer right now.
It's been a very shitty year.
I think 2018 very might well be the worst worst year in video game history.
Woo.
In my lifetime. I won't say history because, in the early days before Nintendo resurrected, obviously there's some dark shit. We almost lost the video game industry. But you know what I mean?
Yes.
In the last minimum 20 years.
Woo.
Worst. What games did we get in 2018? We got
Black Ops. I mean, we got Red Dead.
Red Dead, God of War.
God of War. And Black Ops.
I don't think Black Ops is that good. I don't think it belongs on the list next to Red Dead and God of War. And then when you put that up against all the shitstorm that has been happening in 2018
it's been bad.
around all these other games and the gaming community in general, just fucking awful. Holy shit.
Yep. I'm with you, dude.
And we're going to talk a bit about it. Epic Game, we're going to get there, but Epic Games, first of all, something that's actually kind of cool and something that I'm surprised didn't happen earlier, but here we are. Epic Games, actually, no, this is not what I meant to say. There's a follow-up after this, but Epic Games is launching its own storefront, like Steam. Epic is getting into the Steam game. Okay? And it's trying to get in by offering, because they're swimming in dirty Fortnite money right now. They can afford to do this. They're offering a way higher percentage cut for developers that release their games on their platform, which is particularly big for indie developers, because on Steam you only access the higher cuts if you're selling like hotcakes. So for an indie developer, they're getting like reamed on Steam.
Yeah.
But it's the place to be. If you're not on Steam, what are you doing?
That's where the eyes are.
Exactly. So Epic's coming in and saying, all right, guys, you want to take a chance on this platform that's, headlined by the biggest game in the world right now? We're going to give you, I think it's something like it's either an 80-20 or an 88-12. It's somewhere in that neighborhood.
It's a nice cut.
Which is, that's
a really nice cut.
That's a really nice cut. You don't see that kind of cut in pretty much any market for anything. So
nope.
So that's their idea. Is they're going to do it. That's about all we know, is that they're doing it to compete with Steam. What are your thoughts on that? Obviously, Steam is the center of the PC gaming universe right now. And more developers have been releasing their own launchers. Like Ubisoft has theirs, EA has Origin, they all have Blizzard launcher. They all have their own shit. But not all of them. Well, Blizzard launcher is not really necessarily. It is a storefront of sorts, but you're only buying Blizzard games. But they're all getting their own shit going on. What is your take on Epic? Because they're not just opening this up to only Epic games. They're apparently trying to open this shit up to everyone. And I think there's even a better cut. If you use their engine,
the Unreal 4 engine.
Yes.
Which a lot of games use the Unreal 4 engine.
Already, yeah.
Go for it, Fortnite or Epic. I mean, they are making just so much money right now. They're everywhere. I think if you're ever gonna venture out to do something bigger than just Fortnite, you should probably do it while Fortnite is hot shit. Just like we should have probably done playthroughs and stuff when we were hot shit.
Yep.
Or we should have made a podcast when we were hot shit.
Yep.
But instead, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
And so now if Fortnite waits 2 to 5 years, and
it's
Fortnite,
already over.
It's done. The hype train's done. There's something else out. So if Epic was planning to not only... This is just going to be great for everything. It's going to be great for Fortnite. It's going to be great for Epic. And it's going to be even better for the Unreal 4 engine. It's just a win-win-win all over the place. And the incentive that they could have in terms of even Fortnite, just the launcher of Fortnite, and then having new releases pop up in there alone with the amount of fucking people playing that game.
Huge.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It could be some shovelware shit tier game.
Doesn't matter.
It's gonna sell.
Yeah.
Because you put it in front of people.
You put it in
that
front
many
of a couple
people,
100 million people.
That's the show.
I mean, I would want, if for anything else, I would want, or if not for anything else, I would want this to exist, and I'm happy Epic is doing it because they have the money to do it, obviously.
Competition.
For competition.
Yeah.
Because Steam has been basically free-wielding its dick now for years.
Yeah.
And honestly, Steam is hit or miss no matter how you look at Steam. And so to have some competition, I think, is super important. It's nice to see, because none of these other storefronts are really competing with Steam. They're just kind of there. They're part of their own ecosystem or whatever. But if Epic is coming out and legitimately going to create a generic storefront for more than just Epic Games, and that competes directly with Steam, more importantly, it provides indie developers a better cut.
Yeah.
Because on Steam, they're looking. I mean, that could be like an 18 to 20+% difference.
I mean, that's make or break.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So
let's just hope they keep their quality up, though. Like, instead of just taking whatever goes on there, is to have
Steam's
a standard.
problem,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah. Well, Steam will take
their curation is just.
But they make so much money. It's like,
doesn't
why
matter.
wouldn't they? They're just like, you know what? Bring it all in.
The community is the filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice if Epic goes, you know what? We're gonna but there's gonna be some guidelines, right? We're not gonna be putting up a whole bunch of alpha games. Yeah. We're not gonna be, putting out some,
There's no early access.
Early
shit
access
going on
bullshit. Here. These are games that we stand behind. That we think that are quality games. Maybe even help a lot of indie developers out big time. And more importantly, I think it'd be great to showcase their engine. I think they should even make it so only games on the Unreal Engine are on that platform. And then that would really force
and give an even better cut.
It's
like
and
a
then
90-10 split.
And then that way that every great game that's on there is
on the
Unreal Engine. You just know it. I think that'd be an even better play, because then you're competing against Steam, but you're not fully going after Steam. You're still saying, okay, Steam, you do you.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
But you're also letting indie developers and the big dogs know that, hey, if you want to be on this platform, you better use my engine, and we're going to make money on the back end from that. And then not only that, everybody that plays the game knows it's an Unreal 4 engine game. You know what Epic should do?
What's that?
And I'm going to be one of 5,000 people that agree.
Okay.
They need to bring back Paragon and make the fucking game.
Oh.
They've got so much goddamn money now that they could easily create this game, legit make a real ladder, and produce this sexy MOBA that everybody had been dying for, but they just stopped production on it. And then as soon as Fortnite took off, even remotely, they're like, that's it, we're done.
Well, can you blame them?
No, not at all.
I mean, it's not that Paragon was bad, but Paragon missed the MOBA boat.
But it's Epic. Imagine what they could do now.
But do people give a fuck about a new MOBA?
No, but people care about Epic, and they care about.
Do they?
I think so.
If you asked a lot of people who makes Fortnite, the majority of them probably don't even fucking know or care. I don't know
if I agree with that. I think a lot of people know Epic makes them, but I think what the more important thing is if they made it so that the game they could advertise, because that was the problem, is advertisement. I was seeing Paragon ads on Facebook.
Yeah.
And that's the only place I ever saw Paragon ads, on fucking Facebook.
Yeah.
And I think if they had it on their launcher, on their Epic launcher, like when you open up, even to get to Fortnite, you got to open up the launcher, the updater. If they had it on there and every single person that plays Fortnite saw this cool-looking game that Fortnite made, and even if they changed it a little bit to make it a little bit more Fortnite-esque, almost like a Fortnite MOBA. Hell, you could even turn some of the characters into the damn game. You could use some of the weapons into the damn game. The fucking dances could be in the damn game.
Hots.
There's a way, I think, that they could have made it work now, or make it work now, that Epic is this huge thing. Not only would it be nothing to develop it because they have the team and the money, but I think they have an actual avenue to market it, because before that, they didn't have anything. They had Unreal, and they had Unreal. I mean, what other game did Epic have? And even Unreal wasn't in the spotlight. Nobody talks about Unreal. So when you open up the launcher, it was like Paragon. It was like that was their thing. That was their Hail Mary.
But you're making my point is that do people really, the fact that you and I are sitting here and our one game they're coming up with is Unreal. The answer is nobody fucking cares about Epic. The answer,
nobody
fucking cares about Epic. You know who people care about or what people care? Fortnite. That's it. And if you polled people, I would be shocked if more than 50% on a good day knew that Epic made Fortnite. I bet you it's more like 30. And it's only the people that have been in the game long enough who watch this shit, especially the people that were playing Fortnite before the Battle Royale mode was introduced. Those are the people that know Fortnite and Epic, or people who are ingrained in the industry that are actually in the business. But if you think about the demographic of people playing Fortnite, they're not exactly people fucking out there reading articles and know what's going on.
I agree with that. I'm just saying they could advertise it now. They have a medium to do it.
They could, and they could totally do it. I think if I'm gonna be honest with you,
I know
it's a waste of money and resources.
I agree.
Human resources, monetary resources.
I'm wishing out loud. Okay?
I know.
I'm wishing out loud.
I don't disagree with you that
I'd rather that than a launcher. I'd be honest with you.
Yeah. Yes.
Than their platform. I'd rather Paragon
and it would
in
make
my
them
life.
$0.
It would.
And it would fold again.
Fuck.
Because nobody cares about MOBAs anymore.
God damn it.
Unless it's League or Dota.
What if it's a Fortnite MOBA on the Unreal 4 engine?
I still don't think people care.
Fuck.
People don't care about well, I shouldn't say people don't care, but the people that care about MOBAs, we've pretty much peaked that market.
Oh,
the market is saturated. And I don't mean in terms of like a new game coming in. I mean in terms of the people willing to give a fuck about MOBAs. And they're already disseminated between fucking League and Dota, and they're there. And they're doing well. And they're making they're making Riot, and they're making Valve lots of money and whatever. But there is not a single person in Epic's boardroom going, we need to get on that MOBA hype right now.
I know you're right. You're right.
You know what they're doing right now? They're still flying by the seat of their pants about Fortnite.
They wake up every morning and there's another $1 billion in their bank account.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think, not that it's obviously affected them very much. Another bold statement, Adam. I don't think they know what the fuck they're doing with Fortnite. I think that they wake up every day, get into work, and just do some shit and hope to fuck it sticks. Because there has been no really cohesive, movement in terms of the progression of that video game. They've just been tacking shit on.
I feel like, but you know what? You can't blame them. I feel like that's what anybody would do in that position. Who the fuck, overnight, creates the biggest game in the world to the point where it is transcending gaming, where it's now becoming a household name.
Yes.
Parents are knowing about this shit.
Yes.
Ninjas on fucking, esport or fucking whatever magazines there are. Every rapper, sports player,
yes.
UFC fighter,
everyone,
fucking
Fortnite.
Everybody and their dog is Fortnite. So when you get that much success,
yes.
I think the only thing you can do is go in and fucking wing it. There is no blueprint for where do you go from? I mean, it's literally this. You go to Mars. It's like, hey, you know what, Elon Musk? You know what? We're gonna shoot this rocket off, and we're planning to go to the moon.
Yes.
Okay, we've done that before, but you never know. All we want, if we could just get to the moon and stick down that flag, that Canadian flag, just put it right in there.
We're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
So they shot the rocket, and for some reason, it went out of the moon's orbit
and
just kept going.
It's going
and
for Mars.
It managed to get halfway to Mars, and you're going, wait a second, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, Drake tweets out that there's a rocket almost getting to Mars. And then next thing you know, everybody's watching. Yeah. And it gets to Mars.
Yeah.
And it lands.
Yeah.
And then it sees an alien. And then the world changes. And then you go, well, where do we go from here? Well, let's just shoot more rockets, and we'll see where the next one lands. That's pretty much it. Maybe we'll go to Jupiter next.
It's crazy.
Maybe another dimension.
Well, here's their bigger problem now is the game is so big it's going to start to draw some attention for shit that they should be keeping track of. For instance, actually, we'll wait on that. We're going to dump into Fortnite. We already talked about the map feature or whatever. Halo Forge nonsense. Did we talk about that yet?
No, we didn't talk about it.
That was before the podcast. I'm getting that confused.
Yes.
All right, so we'll talk about that then. Fortnite is getting a create a map feature a la Halo Forge. And Halo Forge was huge before the internet was particularly capable of blowing up video games. Red versus blue and shit. Now we're getting this in Fortnite, and Fortnite is, well, it's the biggest game in the world. So there is going to be swaths of content creator shit just dumping into the market. Yeah. Huge amounts of content going to be washing over the YouTube and Twitch masses. And there's going to be, I mean, Fortnite's already made several millionaires. There's about to be a couple more.
Can I get in on that millionaire tip?
No.
Okay.
No. We're not.
I just want to get on that. I want to be in that group.
I want to be on that Fortnite.
I want to be in that group of Fortnite people where you're you're living your best life.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden in 3 weeks your channel's got 1 million subs.
Yes.
And you've got 8 digits in your bank account and you've got 3 Asian chicks.
Because we're old and we don't like Fortnite.
Fuck. Hey, you put me in that club and I sure as fuck will like Fortnite.
But you have to get there first.
I know.
Which means kind of liking Fortnite in the first place.
Oh, man.
And that's no easy task.
Listen, somebody make some machinima and put me in it, and I'll do whatever you want. I'll act. I'll play a character. I'll do big ramps, and I'll jump, and I'll act like, whoa! Whoa! That was so awesome! Look at the way she jumps!
Man!
Look, he went way up into the air and crashed!
Oh, wow!
9 million views, $27,000 in ads later.
All right, this is what you need to do, all right? Dye your hair blue. That's all I've got.
Okay.
That's all I got. Dye your hair blue.
Yeah. Fuck. Anyway.
That's how it works.
That's the dream, man.
But the follow-up to that is Fortnite is getting so big so fast, and I feel like it's starting to tread some dangerous waters. The dances in this game, they don't have license to any of that shit.
No.
And they are like mapping one for one those dances into animations for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, they're selling that shit.
Yeah.
And they're making a fortune off of these dances. I mean, Fortnite is basically half of it is dancing and the other half is building. Like that's what the game is known for, is like it's kooky style, it's cartoon bullshit, and dancing. And these guys are out here going, you know what? Size Gangnam Style? That's our dance now. We're not going to call it that in the game.
No.
We're not going to give any credit to anyone. We're going to sell it for $5. And there's going to be 15 to 20 million people that are going to pay that $5 to get on that hype. Then we're going to take like fucking Drake's dance or Drake's dances and just go up to like other like K-pop groups. We're just going to start just pulling in dances.
Take them all.
From everywhere. Take them all. The Carlton.
Hey,
just take all that shit.
You know what I really like? I like Moonwalk, but we're going to call it the Mars Walk.
The Mars Walk?
Yeah, instead of the Moonwalk.
The Mars Walk.
We're just going to take it and just the Mars Walk. That's Fortnite. That'll be $8.99.
Dude, they're going to get, if they don't tighten up on that shit, they're going to get sued for it.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. They can afford it.
They can, well, but
sue
now,
me, bitch.
But now sue me, bitch. But now you're talking about if they start taking dances from major record label people, now they're coming up against people that also are swimming in fucking ass tons of money.
We can go to war.
And if you think Epic has lawyers, the music industry is on a whole nother fucking level of being lawyered up, and they win everything. So they need to tighten that shit up. They need to start, and I mean, how difficult is that shit? Just fucking go to them, get permission, do a rev share or some buyout for it. It's not like you can't fucking afford it. Put the name of the actual dance and the person in there so that they get exposure as well. They're getting paid. It affects absolutely fucking nothing in your video game. You still get the dances. Everyone's still losing their mind over it. But they're out there. They just want it to be Fortnite.
Yes.
And that's going to fucking burn them. I guarantee it. That shit's going to come back and eat them up.
I just want to make some maps and scream in a microphone. singing.
low-key wanted to get bombed by fucking litigation and just get wrecked because they've been just so sloppy with the shit.
We'll see what happens.
That's what I want.
We'll see what happens.
That's what I want. But I'm just sick of fucking Fortnite. I'm just sick of it, and not just because I don't. Not just
I'm
'cause
just
it's not,
tired of hearing about it.
Not just because it's my game. Not just because it's not something that I want to play. It's just.
I know. I'm with you.
I'm just tired of
I know,
Fortnite. I'm
just
tired of Fortnite.
I'm over it. I'm over it. But the thing is it's just begun.
This is like when you heard fucking "Hey There, Delilah" for the 587 millionth fucking time on the radio.
Yeah, dude.
And you go, can we just stop,
Dude,
please?
It's what Minecraft was at its peak times 10.
Yeah, except you didn't really hear about Minecraft like you hear about Fortnite.
No, but I mean, since
it was
we're,
in the
but we're in
creator
the
space.
when we were in the industry, everywhere you look, that's
Sure.
all they wanted.
But now
now
it's outside of the creator industry.
Fucking everywhere.
It's
you look.
everywhere.
It's fucking dude. NFL's got fucking Fortnite. The Avengers got Fortnite. You know, fuck. Everybody's got Fortnite. Pretty soon, like fucking Donald Trump will be seen playing Fortnite, and he'll be building a mock wall in the game to make a replica of what he's planning to build.
It's not that it's a bad game. I'm just tired of fucking hearing about it.
Yeah, I'm Fortnite out. But you know what? If I was making that Fortnite money,
I wouldn't
then
be sick of it.
maybe I wouldn't be sick of it.
No,
maybe
that's a lie.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I probably wouldn't be sick of it at that point.
I would.
But since I'm getting 0 from
now
Fortnite,
you're really sick of it.
now I'm just so
Oh, yeah.
sick of it.
Over it.
I'm over it big time.
We got more positive news, Jeff. You ready for this? Battlefield 5. This is a game that has had a super rock. I mean, not very many games have encapsulated the what is 2018 in video games like Battlefield 5. In the beginning of the year and leading up into the early kind of news and stuff, the cycle that we were coming around for Battlefield, there was lots of talks about specifically, obviously, their use of women in the game, and like especially in that first trailer, like it was the friggin' bionic woman,
was wrecking everybody.
amputee that's just absolutely shredding everyone. And then people started going, wait, this is not really looking, this doesn't make any what World War II are you talking about type shit. And then there was a huge discussion. Then all of a sudden, anyone who took issue with that was a misogynistic, sexist fuckboy, and the internet exploded about it, and many people were writing clickbait articles and clickbait YouTube videos about it, and it just kept snowballing and snowballing. Then there was the hashtag #NotMyBattlefield that went rampant on Twitter, and they had some horrible press. And EA always just kept doubling down on the fact that it was just a bunch of people being babies, and they should shut the fuck up. And if you don't, and they said outright, if you don't want it, don't buy the game. Well, guess what? The game's out now. I don't even think they announced the game launching. I didn't see an advertisement.
The game is
it's
out?
for over a week.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Nobody did.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking knew. And you know why? Game comes out, it doesn't even have all the modes it was originally supposed to have. And I'm not just talking about the Battle Royale mode that's coming in March. I mean, it's the game is pared down. It's the buggiest, possibly, people are saying, a lot of reviewers are saying, possibly the buggiest release of any Battlefield game in many years. Doesn't have everything that it was supposed to have in the first place. And on top of that, it's just swimming in all of this fucking horrible press. And to make things worse, at the launch party in Sweden, EA had the fucking nutsack to have this big like stage thing where they were doing the release party, whatever. And they have up on this big screen hashtag everyone's Battlefield, and they were writing in like, and they had like behind the title on the screen, they had like all these like the YouTube comments and Twitter things from people that were like the them complaining about Battlefield. They had that shit like scribbled all over the place, like feminazis and all this like other shit written up there. And I just stopped and went, what fucking dimension am I in right now that this video game company is doing this shit? They're gonna take the smallest possible group of people that are saying the most extreme shit, toss all of that out, paint everyone the same shit, try and flip it, ignore the fact that It's not just a small group of people. It's a small group of people being that silly about it. It's a large-ass group of people telling you to get your shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Even after the beta, people went, game's bad. No, it isn't. You're just
No.
you don't like women.
No, it's bad.
And no, it's bad. It's actually a fucking shit video game.
Well, don't you have cell phones?
Yeah, that's the going rate these days. Don't you have a cell phone?
Don't you have a cell phone?
Make
bro?
it better. So here the game comes out. They double down on that shit again publicly. Game comes out to no fanfare. Barely anyone streaming it. Nobody's talking about Battlefield except for us because it's our job. And it has sold 50% in the same time frame as the last Battlefield game.
Damn.
50% down on the previous game.
You know what they're doing?
Getting fucked.
Yeah. I mean, I think they had to launch the game for shareholders. They're not happy right now. And then on top of that, I think we're going to get the real launch of Battlefield when they come out with the Battle Royale. That's when we're going to get the push. That's when they're going to start really advertising the game. All that shit is when the Battle Royale comes out. Because I think...
Well, it's in March. They announced it's coming in March.
Yeah, so I think when March comes around, end of April, that's when they're going to start campaigning and telling people, if you haven't already picked it up.
But dude, that's such a huge span of time. You could do like three different news cycles through the usual news channels in that time frame to keep people talking about the game.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just release the game, not say dick, for like 6 months, and then March is out and like, hey guys, our game that came out last December.
It's a gong show.
Or last November.
It's a gong show.
It's out.
It's a gong show.
And we've got Battle Royale.
Had bad press, bad release.
You want to know how much money it is to buy right now?
How much?
It's already down to $40.
Yeah, there you go.
Like Fallout 76.
That's just there. It is. It's a failure. It's a failure.
Huge failure.
It's a huge failure.
They literally the guy who went out and said, if you don't want it or you don't like it, don't buy it. Fire him.
Oh, he's done
because he just got exactly what he asked
Single-handedly, he just lost them 15 to 20% in sales.
15, 20, 50. It is down 50%. And that's just in the launch week where it should be its highest.
If you don't like it,
over the length of the entire of the life cycle, if you're 50% behind in the launch week at your highest sale peak numbers, can you imagine how far behind this game is going to be in another few months? You don't just catch up on that shit.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
Rip.
That dude, fire his ass.
Oh, he's already fired.
Oh, he's already fired. Patrick Soderlund actually did leave the company. What a fuckboy he is.
He actually is fired.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Or he just left the company. What a dickwad. This is 2018 in a nutshell. Is video game companies have officially lost their minds.
Yeah, I think what it is the industry's changing so much, and the gamers are more entitled. They're spending their money in different ways.
But are they really more entitled? Because
I think so.
They're giving. Think about this for a second. Think about the games that make the most money in the world right now. Okay,
mm-hmm.
And then look at what that game is and how much effort it takes to create said game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what they can get away with for monetization.
Mm-hmm.
Because games are games as a service now. It's not a game that you just put out like God of War.
Yeah.
It's not just print it, sell it.
Mm-hmm.
It's we're gonna make you spend $30 to $60, and we're gonna nickel and dime the everlasting fuck it of you until the average user has spent between $200 and $400 on this video game, and nobody complains about that shit.
Yeah.
In the majority.
Well, when I say they're more entitled, I mean they know what they want, and a lot of these gaming companies, these big dogs, these AAAs, they're out of touch with it. They're in this old school, let's sell the game for $80. Let's have the occasional DLC that comes out. We'll call it a day. When I say entitlement, I mean a lot of people want their games for free. They want a free-to-play game. And the reality of it is the vast majority of them, the people that are buying these games, and they're like, I want it free-to-play, and you're absolutely right. They're getting nickel and dimed, but the reality of it is they don't even realize that they're getting fucked.
No, which is why it's happening in the first place.
And so there's this entitlement where they're going, I want it for free. And then when they get the game for free, they're like, I've won. I get the game for free. But
is it entitled or just being stupid?
No, because now if it's not, it works both ways. It's this entitled. It's like an entitled brat.
So are you saying if Battlefield was free, this would suddenly not be a problem? Like, is that?
I don't think that it would be a problem. For one, there wouldn't be this comment of if you don't like it, don't buy it, because that comes because what are they going to say? If you don't like it, don't download it. You know what I mean? Because at this point,
probably.
Well, that would be next level shit, right? Because if it's free, then it's it's free. Try it out. If you don't like it, then don't play it.
Yeah.
The problem is people actually have to go out and buy this game. They have to go out and buy this game when this is the most competitive time in video game history in terms of taking a player and having them play a game for long periods of time over a period of time when they're already subjected to things like Fortnite or PUBG or League of Legends or Hearthstone or any of these or Overwatch, these games that hook people in and that basically require them to be into this community and embed themselves in it. So the way to get in there now is to make games free to play. And the thing is most of them are young and stupid. Sorry. And they don't even realize that they've been gouged for $100 or $200 or $400. And the thing is it might not even be fully stupidity. I actually think that they don't care.
They're just on.
They're used to
model.
it. It's what they're brought up on now,
exactly.
right? It's this next generation.
It's the games as a service
look at it.
bullshit.
They look at it as like, I got to go to the store and pay $80 fucking to try this out. Oh no, but I'll do it free to play, and then I'll spend $100 a week in skins or crates because I feel like I'm getting that rush of opening things up, or I feel like I'm doing things on my terms. They're not telling me I need this to do this unless you're playing Artifact. But none of those kids are playing Artifact anyway because they're, because it's Artifact. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? So there is this entitlement of gamers these days where it's like, I want this, this, and this. And if you give me all these things, I'll be your bitch. And they don't even know that they're the bitch. Like it's like you're just whipped. It's like being that dude and you're trying to impress a girl. And the girl's like, you know what? Sure. If you take me out to dinner, or we'll go out together. I'll hang out with you. Okay, you hang out with them. And the next thing you know, you guys, we'll go shop in the mall. We'll just window shop. And the dude that's trying to impress the girl is walking around. It's free. You hanging out with the chick that you've always wanted to hang out with. And next thing you know she's like, oh, I really like that. And the guy's like, well, it's on my terms. I guess I'll go buy that for her and try to impress her. It's sort of the same. It's sort of, you see what I'm trying to say? Where it's like, it's not like a hooker. It's not like you're, you know what? How much is this sexy time? How much is it for a beach? $100?
Yeah.
Nah, too much. But what a lot of prostitutes do is they'll come and they'll hang out with you and they're not asking for anything. They just sit by you by the bar. I'm talking about like Las Vegas,
yes, yeah.
Because I've seen, no, I'm not fucking prostitutes, but I've seen how they work. They don't come up to you and they don't say $100 will suck your dick. I mean, maybe some of them might, if they're that desperate and they really need some crack.
Yeah.
But the vast majority of them will just come sit beside you. How are you doing? Where are you from? Get to know you. It's a free interaction. And then it's up to you to then go, would you like a drink? Yeah, sure, I'll have a drink. She didn't ask for one. Sure, I'll have one. And that's when you buy the drink. Next thing you know it, you're buying 5 drinks. The next thing you know it, you're buying an ounce of cocaine. The next thing you know it, you're paying for a hotel room. And the next thing you know it, you're $700 down. And you've already lost $10,000, playing blackjack. And you're just getting fucked. Right? That is the gaming world right now. They're okay with getting fucked on their terms.
Yes. But I don't think, but in terms, I don't disagree with you. I don't know what this has to do with Battlefield 5. But I don't disagree with you.
What I was saying with Battlefield 5 is, I think what it is they've gotten complacent. They've gotten to this point where they go, okay, this is the game, bitch. If you don't like it, don't buy it. What they're not realizing is, okay, we've got plenty of games to play. I only wanted to try out this Battle Royale. The reason why there's some hype on this game is Battle Royale. I mean, if there's no Battle Royale and there's there's no Battle Royale, they lose 50% because we're in this world of, even Call of Duty wasn't dumb enough to not input a Battle Royale, and most certainly wasn't dumb enough to do it at launch. So they sold a bajillion copies. You know, they're loving it. It's renowned. It's the, you know, even though there's the people that are in it are fucking nitpicking and bitching, but the reality of it is this kind of gave Call of Duty life again. Like, Call of Duty's made a lot of money off. Battlefield just ignored all of stuff, fought back with the most entitled community, like a gaming community that we've ever seen in our lifetime. Not only is it terms of the voice is the biggest of all. Now they can go out and do a tweet and get the attention of these people and hurt feelings. It's like you see these AAA guys, these big dudes that are talking on stage. You see it at BlizzCon, for Christ's sake. They're coming at these motherfuckers. It's this entitlement. It's this, we didn't ask for this shit. This never happened before. If people didn't want something before, they just dealt with it. They were just like, fuck, we didn't get it, we want it. It is what it is. Now there's this sense of entitlement. There's this sense of witch hunting where they have some power, where they're like, motherfucker. It's like they know that their wallet means something now. And before they just didn't know. And now it's like, you know what, bitch? If you don't want to do what we want you to do, fuck you. And I'm going to put you on Reddit, and I'm going to put you on blast. I'm going to make this a fucking nightmare. And now the top dogs are on stage saying dumb shit because they're not used to it. They're like, what the fuck? It's like having a dude that is like, I'm the man of the house, woman. Do as I say. Yes, massa. Yes, massa. Next thing you know, like, I'm hungry. Make me a sandwich. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck did you just say to me? Then leave. All right, I'll leave and take half your shit. And then half your shit is gone. That's what that's like now. It's like before they never talk back. Before that's what I mean by entitlement, where these gamers they don't give a shit anymore. They don't care. They're like, you know, and it's almost like they're getting some satisfaction out of it. Like there's this like I told you so, and they know they can rally an army. I've never seen so many dislikes. Maybe it's just a really bad year in gaming. I think it's a both. I think it's like people are just getting fucked on a regular basis. So now there's like some merit to what they're saying. But I think at the same time too it's just pure entitlement. It's just we want what we want. And if you don't give it to us, we're going to tell you about it, and you're going to suffer for it.
Well, it's not like in my opinion, shy of some of the extreme outlier fuckery that you see from the consumer market, I think this is fine. I think this needs to happen.
Okay.
Because for the reasons that you just listed, you could we could sit here and talk about the software as a service, phenomena for fucking ever. You could go and look at all the research done on software as a service, on the loot box thing, on conditioning, on all this shit. People are getting played at a level that we changed in marketing for like subliminal messages. This is a similar idea where people don't even know that they're being conditioned, and they're being fucking conditioned.
Yep.
And they're paying up huge amounts of money.
Oh yeah. Because
of that conditioning. And they're getting and the games are getting fucking, in my opinion, the games are getting lazier and lazier. But as far as Battlefield, it's not necessarily Battlefield's bridging is still in that like 2 years ago, bridging the gap between a AAA title and a software as a service, where you're getting a $60 release, but you're also going to be paying, for DLC passes, spend $100, you'll get the next 3 DLCs for whatever, and all that shit. Like, they're bridging the gap. Yeah. They haven't gone on like a super discounted main game or a free model. They're still somewhere in that kind of no man's land of sorts. And so for this shit though, I just think Battlefield, the devs should just shut the fuck up. If you, and that's if they wanted to take the stance that they did. If they are really and truly, honestly, first of all, the virtue signaling out of this game is fucking very real. The fact that they're out here choosing this hill to fucking die on of all of them is so dumb from a corporate perspective. It's insane.
Maybe they're just trying to be edgy. I think maybe they're just doing it in the wrong way. I think maybe they're like, you know what? If you can make a stand, we can make a stand too.
Yeah, but just shut the fuck up about it.
Oh, I'm with you.
Just release your game.
Oh, I'm with you. And
if your game is good,
yeah,
this is how you do it. If you want to make a social change, you don't go around on a big platform as a company anyway. As an individual, even it can work this way, but as a company for sure, because you've got the masses versus the one. And the numbers are always going to feel like they're in the right versus the one. And so when you're going out on stage, you don't shit on the people down below, because even people you didn't feel like you were even the people that you weren't intending to target, they're looking up at you going, he's talking to me or she's talking to me, when they're not, but they feel that way. And that's how you end up with this sea of people fucking salty at your ass, even when you were only targeting a handful of people, which at that point you shouldn't even be talking about them in the first place. Just let it go. If their real thing was inclusiveness and all this other, if all their virtue signaling bullshit, if that was really their thing, then what you do is you make a goddamn good video game. You make a really good game that everyone wants to play, and you put that shit in your game, and then they play it, and maybe they take on those espoused values. You don't go out on stage and say, fuck all of you, suck our fucking social justice dicks. If you don't like women, you're a bitch boy, misogynistic, sexist fuck. Don't buy our game. And then when they get shocked, when they find out that it's not just a handful of people that are pissed off at them that are sexist fucking raging idiots, and 50% of their sales evaporate, and then they're stupid enough to go up on stage and start still blasting the shit like they're winning the conversation when they're losing hard. That's fucking dumb. Because they released a shit game that's not even complete. And that's even not even complete, like I said before. That's not just because it's missing the Battle Royale. It's just still not even fucking completed yet.
Yeah.
What is there isn't even that good. You don't announce it or anything. You release it out. It's got shit sales. And you still want to talk up a big game like you're in the right for what you're talking about. You're fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
you're crazy.
It's like if Floyd Mayweather talk all that shit and went out and lost.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna talk that
take
shit,
the L.
You better straight up either take it like a man, or you better go out there and perform like a motherfucker and shove it down everybody's throats. And I think once again, and we'll just end it here, but I think a lot of it is to do with the backlash from communities.
The communities should do it. I'm fucking tired.
You know what?
I'm tired
Adam,
of game companies doing this
Adam,
shit.
I'm with you, but I also think that what you say, what you're saying right now too, is also can be to the extreme. Is where people go, okay, you know what? Yeah, if I got a problem, I'm going to voice my opinion.
Well, everything can be taken to the extreme.
Oh, yeah, but I think that almost in every case, as of late, things have been taken to an extreme.
By a small group of people.
Well,
that get brought up by press and shit to make look like it's hundreds of thousands or millions of people saying that shit, when in reality, it's 80% or more are saying similar shit in a much more level-headed manner, and 20% or 15% are losing their goddamn minds, but that's the stuff that makes news, and so you spread that shit like wildfire, and all of a sudden the whole world is going, oh my god, every gamer is an entitled misogynistic fuck.
Yeah, no,
this is just toxic masculinity running rampant in gaming.
Yeah. I think what it is a lot of these guys are getting put on stage, are getting thrown to the wolves. I mean, now it's just like, you know, you go on that stage and you want to do an open forum question thing, or you want to address.
I still think it was a hard choice to not say, "Don't you guys have phones?"
Oh, that's horrible.
That was an easy pass on that.
It is an easy pass, but you also got to understand, probably a lot of these developers and stuff, they're in. It's like this baby, right? It's like my book.
Oh, I get it.
I write the book.
Yeah.
And somebody who hasn't even read the book goes, this is fucking shit. I don't like what you're doing here.
Yeah.
We don't need this.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to get defensive. Now, it could be, especially when you're so like you're so into it, and then you upscale it to the point where you're either at a con to celebrate this, or you're showing it to the world.
Yeah.
And then some guy, some jackass just comes out because of his disdain, for his displeasure for what you're presenting.
Sure.
Just comes out, not only embarrasses you in front of a lot of people, but you're also not fully ready for this type of, like, you're thinking in your mind, this is amazing. Like, we've worked really hard on this. We're really excited. And they're human. These people are human.
Of course,
like the company as a whole. We want to yell at the dude at the top of the table.
Yes, of course.
Telling all these minions to go out on stage and do this and do that.
Yes.
It's not their fault.
No.
It's the guy up top that doesn't have a soul.
Yes.
And that is like a fucking blank wall that just takes money.
Yes.
But these people would just have their jobs. They have families.
Yes.
They're excited. They're preparing. They're doing all this. You put them on stage under this high pressure, and then the last thing, they're expecting people to cheer and be like excited and they're fucking pumped.
Which is probably a stupid expectation to begin with.
Well, it is now. Definitely now. But for many years, that was not it. This has just been a problem in like the last 2 years. This is it. Like before, if people had a problem, sure, there'd be a blog. Somebody would write something. They maybe talk about it on a podcast. But to do it live in person and to,
well,
and
how
to like
many
and to have
opportunities have that really been presented though? In that with that kind of situation, like a Diablo mobile game, announced at BlizzCon, with not being on PC and no Diablo 4
yeah, but
situation.
I'm talking like if it's an E3, if it's BlizzCon,
but
if
there
it's
are
whatever.
no open forum discussions like that. That's why BlizzCons came to the forefront. Like if that situation was happening more frequently and somebody was going up and just dumpstering somebody standing on stage, the shit would be every video every time it happened, because they'd be like rallying behind the guy, the red shirt guy that went up and went, is this an early or late April Fool's joke? Like, it wasn't even like he was being malicious. His follow-up question was, is it at least going to be on PC? Which is a perfectly fucking reasonable question to ask.
Yeah.
And then the answer was, don't you guys have phones? Which, again, I get it. They're human. They're not the guys to yell at. I don't think the guy down there asking the question was that. But he doesn't get a chance to talk to the blank wall vacuuming money up in the fucking, penthouse. He has a chance to ask the people who are most likely to have an answer in a question and answer period.
Yeah.
And is it, he could have gone up there and said, with that microphone, said, go fuck yourself. But he didn't do that.
Oh, he definitely did. But he didn't do it. But he didn't
say it outright that way.
Oh, he definitely straight up said, go fuck yourself. That's what that was.
Yes, exactly.
That wasn't a...
What I'm saying is he didn't say it literally.
No, but
he
figuratively speaking...
I mean, I guess...
He straight said, fuck you and the horse you rode on.
Semantically, I mean, at that point, you could just say... He could have said it anyway, and then anyone could just say, well, low-key, he was thinking in his heart of hearts,
dude,
go fuck yourself.
His demeanor, the way he said it...
He was the whole room!
Exactly.
He was everybody at home.
Exactly.
He was you.
Exactly.
He was me.
Dude, I'm not arguing about that.
He's everyone.
I'm just telling you why that sort of thing happened and why they got that type of reaction is because they got put on the spot and they said some dumb shit because they're human and they couldn't in their minds figure out why this fan and why the room is backlashing on them so hard is because they go, like, don't you have phones? It's like, can't you play this game? It's on a phone. It's great. I love this.
If that's the case.
That's what I truly believe. And I'm with that dude. I'm that fucking guy that's going,
if that's the case.
We yelled about Diablo on here.
If that's the case, if that guy, honest to God, I'm being dead serious right now. If that fucking guy, but either of those devs that worked their ass off to make this game something fucking special, at any point sat at home before the big day and had even a monicum of a thought that this was going to go over well and people would be clapping, and when they did the QA there wouldn't be a single question that would come up that would be in a bit of a fucking negative light and that everything would be sunshine and rainbows, that is, without hyperbole, the most naive individual on earth. That is a 5-year-old going to the doctors for a lollipop when you're getting pumped up with needles.
I agree. It's
crazy.
I fully agree with you, but and you know what? I'm swaying heavily towards what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah.
But we also got to understand it's BlizzCon, and BlizzCon is known of a bunch of fanboys that just eat and soak up everything and
it's
don't have
only for Blizzard.
Yeah. But I'm saying,
yeah.
I'm saying if he didn't think that was going to happen and he wasn't prepared for the negativity.
He's insane.
I say he's insane, but I also wouldn't fully blame him because of the audience that he is presenting it to.
I would say that it's because the audience he's presenting it to would be the very
even more
reason why.
I would definitely say so now that we've seen.
I would have said so before
I've just
went
never seen in the history of Blizzard ever any type of negative outlash from any open forum discussion with any devs at any point.
They've also never done a mobile game for a mainline series that didn't make any fucking sense after 6 years of saying
I agree.
dick squat about it. Hearthstone was their first real mobile venture, and you know why nobody complained about it? One, they didn't make it a big fanfare fucking like super fantastic thing. It also made sense. Hearthstone on a cell phone and a tablet makes really good sense.
Yeah.
Diablo on a phone or a tablet, maybe it makes sense, but you don't do it before mentioning the mainline game or not providing said game on the PC as well, especially if, and this is the biggest part of it for a lot of those people in that room, you're going to include a bunch of lore that is in 0 other Diablo games that people would love to see.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
And it's only on the phone.
Oh, I hate it too.
If it was just a Diablo game that was for the grind and for the fun, and there wasn't a bunch of lore that hasn't been covered in other games, less problems.
I think if they just would have announced Diablo 4 and then did the whole Immortal, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But they fucked up. It
would be a lot less aggressive of a conversation by everyone involved.
Yeah.
If that was the case.
I agree.
And so, like, I don't disagree with you that it's gotten, in the last couple of years, people have gotten more and more vocal. The reason they've gotten more and more vocal is because the internet has gotten to the point where consumers do have a voice now. Because companies live and die on social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's why The Rock can charge $600,000 for an Instagram post.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for any other reason than companies live and die by the like button, the dislike button, and the comments of the 10% of the converted people that will make a comment on that shit. It's not the 90%. They're living and dying on that 10. So when people got a taste of it, and in the gaming, the first real taste of that shit was a few years ago with the Call of Duty trailer that went out on YouTube and got shredded.
Yeah.
And that was like a watershed.
That was like the space one, or like the fucking futuristic thing.
It was like a watershed moment.
Yeah. Where
the gaming community went, we've got some power here.
Yeah.
And it's not like the majority are trying to wield it to make them do some crazy shit. They're just, nobody wants software as a fucking service. Nobody wants to spend $60 on a game and then get nickeled and dimed every 5 fucking minutes.
I'm with you.
And they especially don't want it if you're going to provide a mediocre ass fucking broken ass experience where in 2018, Fallout 76 from major AAA publisher Bethesda launches and in the day one has a bigger fucking patch than the actual core game and it is still hideously broken. And we've got shit to talk about that. We're going to dump right into it right now because it's a good segue and we get the fuck off of Fortnite and all this other shit. Battlefield 5. Fallout 76. Remember the canvas bags?
Yes.
All right.
We talked about that last week.
Yeah, they started taking, shit in on their support page. Come and tell us if you got that, and we're going to hook you up with, I don't know, like a fucking voucher for Wonder Bread at your local supermarket or some stupid shit.
Great.
People start doing that, and as it turns out, Bethesda's support page broke itself for a bit. And if you were putting in, or you were logged into your support page and putting in your ticket, a handful of people, we don't know how many because only one person posted this to Reddit and it went fucking mad viral. He had access to a bunch of other people's support tickets coming in. He had control over them. He could close the ticket. He could escalate the ticket. He could respond to the ticket. He could do whatever the fuck he wanted to it. And on top of that, he saw all of their personal information. Everything. Addresses, names, the full fucking shebang. And so he wasn't the only one. And that shit went viral as fuck. So just when you thought, when people were trying to get the fuck away from this shitstorm that is Bethesda and Fallout 76, they go,
it gets worse.
Hold on, guys. We've got some more for you. We're now going to leak.
Hold my phone.
We're gonna leak your information.
Jesus.
Spread that shit around.
Man, they are fucked.
That shit happened in Europe. The GDPR is going to fuck them so hard in the ass that whatever $4 they've made off of Fallout 76.
And
it's gone.
It's gone. All of it. It's gone.
The lawyers right now are salivating.
Oh, the amount of money
the class action.
Oh, those retainer lawyers are just salivating hard.
If it was only this leak, it'd be pretty bad. But the fact that all of this shit has built the case, it's
going to go on for years, bro. This is going to go on for years.
Oh, but this is going to get fucked.
Yeah, they're going to get reamed, dude.
And hopefully, maybe, God Howard gets his head out of his fucking ass and starts worrying about making some good fucking video games for once. In the last
Some new
decade.
video games would be nice.
New video games even would be great.
Even if you want to make a bad new game,
At least make it new.
At least make it new. I don't want a bad, old, recycled game. Please.
I can't fucking believe that shit.
I can now. Oh, I totally.
It's insane. It just keeps getting worse.
What's next?
Like, what's next?
What's next?
Oh, that's what I want to know.
Todd Howard retires from. He just steps down. He just steps down, and Kodak comes in, or Kodak, or whatever the fuck his name comes in.
Holy shit! Activision buys out Bethesda.
Yeah. Oh,
no!
and it's gone. And it's totally gone
forever.
Yeah,
dude.
Bobby comes in and says, "Step down, Toddy."
It just keeps getting worse and worse. I just keep thinking about Elder Scrolls 6, and I keep thinking to myself, you know what, guys? It's all over but the crying.
This game's gonna suck, bro.
It's all over. Yeah. Bethesda's dead, guys.
Bethesda's
dead.
It's on its way out.
You should really take everything that Bethesda says now with a grain of salt, and don't pre-order anything, and wait for a while, and make them fucking earn it again. Don't just hand them this shit anymore. My God, it's bad. Now they're leaking your information, and their announcement for it was like, yeah, don't. When they acknowledged the leak, like it was, site had a little hiccup for a little bit, and but we got right on it, and it was just a small section of people had this, but it's all been sorted out.
Well, we'll see what they do next week, Adam.
What an tune in next week for more Bethesda Ballsy. What an absolute gong show. Almost as much as a gong show as this, Jeff. What if I told you? I want the first thing that comes to your mind when I tell you this.
Okay.
Walmart is selling gaming PCs.
No, stop. Stop right now, please. It's bad enough Best Buy sells them. Walmart, I know Fortnite's popular, and I know that a lot of the population shops at Walmart. And I know you just really want to just set people up with those Fortnite PCs, but please, I do not want plastic glued with aluminum.
What if I told you they were $2,000?
No.
What if I told you they were $2,000 US?
No.
What if I told you that when you open one of those bad boys up, sometimes they don't even send you the right PC? What if I told you that if you take a closer look, some of the components are actually hot glue gunned onto the board?
Oh. Okay, you want to know? You want to know something? All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not saying this is from experience by any means. I'm not saying this is from experience. I'm just saying. All right. What if somebody, for whatever reason, went to Walmart and bought a computer, right? They bought a computer for $2,000, and in this computer they've got like a really low end GTX, I don't know, 980 or some shit. I don't know what they're putting them in. I don't know what putting her in.
I don't think Walmart knows what they're putting in them. To be honest with you,
and there's there's a couple of decent products in there,
but there aren't.
But there's not. But
no,
just
let's
say
pretend there are.
You know what? Fuck it. Say they're really shit.
They are.
All right. Say they're all just really
so
shit.
Bad.
And you're lucky. You're lucky to play StarCraft 2 on low settings. Okay. Now, what happens if somebody? I'm not saying anything, but what happens if somebody were to buy a computer, take it home, open it up, take all the parts out of it, and put in a couple of boulders, and put back in the case, and returned it back to Walmart, because they'll take anything, and they sure as fuck won't look inside the fucking computer to see it. I'm telling you right now.
Do it.
I'm telling you right now.
Take it a step further. Take it a step further. Game this even further. Buy this shit from Walmart. Take the computer parts, even if they're kind of shit. Go find some dead computer components. Put that shit in the case so it looks like when the employee opens it, as if the Walmart employee knows anything about that shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that looks right.
Came with Windows 3.1. That sounds
about right.
Oh, a floppy disk? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's great.
And then take
and
it
then
back.
take it back and get your money back.
And
Walmart.
Then fuck. Well, here's the thing: you'd still have to sell the other Walmart components they've got in a million years. Not gonna happen.
Oh man, Jesus, no, stop.
It's so bad. So
We stop at consoles, Walmart.
Yeah.
You can't fuck up. We can't fuck up consoles. We stop at consoles. Just stop the madness.
Dude, they're the highest margin in the pre-built PC market right now. Like the stuff that they're putting in for $2,100 US
Oh my god,
is insane.
it's probably like $150 in parts.
And it's not just that, it's the type of parts that they're getting in there. So I think the graphics card was like the only actual named product in the whole thing. It was a gigabyte card, which is questionable to begin with. And then the processor obviously is from Intel or whatever. But
Everything else, sticks and glue.
I'm not joking. Like if you go to watch Steve on Gamers Nexus and they bought one and they took it apart, dude, it is a hot fucking mess. Actual hot glue gun shit just laying around, fucking stuff.
No, guys, please don't buy your computers at Walmart.
You buy it from some of these other pre-builts. At least you're getting
just
stuff
go to
from
Best
like
Buy.
Corsair,
You know,
at
least you're getting something.
You're getting some parts.
Yeah, don't do it at Walmart.
Oh my god,
Don't do it at Walmart.
That's a painful situation.
Yes, stop.
2018 in a nutshell, right there.
It only gets
Just
worse.
a gong show.
I can't wait for this year to end.
I don't think that you're alone in that one. 2018's just been a kind of a gong show in general. You know what's scary though? We said that about 16 and 17.
Oh, 18's been
And it's
definitely
just gotten progressively
18
worse.
Definitely got. You can't get it. It can't. Can it get
Yes,
any?
it can.
Okay.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay.
If you think this hypersensitive culture is bad now, give it a couple years. If you think it's bad now, you just wait. You know what made me smile the other day? And we can talk about this because give me some movies and TV.
Movies and TV.
You know what I spotted? Apparently they're going to try and bring back Celebrity Deathmatch
Don't do it.
in 2018.
Why would you do that?
Because, I don't know, they want to waste money.
Why would you do that?
Because try to imagine what that looks like in 2018 to get away with it. What
No.
does that even look like?
You take out death
Yeah.
for one out of the title.
Celebrity
and you just
match.
call it match. Celebrity match. And that's the show. All right? The only person that can make a show right now is The Rock, and he's doing that. He's bringing his basically his American Ninja Warrior thing called the Titan.
Yeah.
And Rock's doing The Rock all juiced up to fuck.
Just juice to the gills.
And just, just doing what The Rock does.
He's out there doing his thing.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Anything else happening in the...
So next week is the big week, so we'll have lots to talk about. If not, we'll have lots to talk about, I guess, because I'll probably go see an early show. The Bumblebee movie comes out, and Aquaman comes out.
Right, Aquaman.
So those are two big ones. People are really excited about the Bumblebee movie because it's going old school.
Right.
It's doing like some canon ass looking, all the old ass.
It looks like
it looks like
OG.
it's like real Transformers on a smaller scale. No Michael Bay.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that. But Aquaman looks incredible. I can't wait to go see it.
Jason Momoa is fucking killing it right now,
he
bro.
He's doing a good job.
He's fucking killing it.
Kayla and I went and saw Instant Family. We saw that yesterday. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday, I think you were telling me. How was that?
It was really good. I really liked it. Mark Wahlberg stars in it. It's basically about adopting children. It's a great Christmas make-you-feel-good movie. And it's actually funny. And it's not like a smack your knee, bust out laugh, bust out loud all the time kind of stupid comedy. It's got that humility to it. It's like real life comedy that you can relate to with families and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you just find yourself giggling quite a bit and just looking forward to it. It's like one of those movies that if I'm slouched like this, that gets to the point where I sit up.
Sitting up.
I sit up. And then I look at see what time it is, and I'm hoping that not a lot of time has gone by because
you want more.
I want more. So that's what it did. Those two things for me.
That's good.
And in a year of shit, you need that good feel once in a while,
dude. What's the over under on the feel good movies coming up on a big kick here in 2019?
Oh, it better.
Let's see. I mean, they're gonna, because that happens. You know, when the movie industry sees that the world is kind of like just salty all the time and just shit's getting bad,
They hop on it.
Feel good movies start cranking
pulling on the
out
heartstrings
like crazy.
Yep.
So I bet you that shit's coming up for sure.
So that was good. And then last night, Kayla and I decided to watch The Santa Claus. The old Tim Allen.
Oh, the Tim Allen movie.
Yeah, I hadn't seen
That's
that
a
movie
classic.
since like I was fucking 10.
That's a pretty good movie.
It's really good.
Yeah, the Santa Claus is well done.
It is very, very well done. I don't remember number 2 and number 3. They're probably bad.
I'm
or
gonna
at
say
least
bad,
number 3
'cause
is probably really bad.
I don't actually think I've even watched the follow-up to. I think I just stuck with watching the original and left it at that.
Yeah, the original's good. I highly recommend it. If you guys haven't seen the movie in a long time, it holds up really, really well. I shouldn't say it holds up well. Like some of the, obviously, the animations and stuff are a little dated.
Well, of course, yeah,
But-
because that was like, what, late 90s?
94.
Early 90s.
Early 90s.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so definitely worth checking out. And there were some jokes in there that I probably wouldn't have gotten as a kid,
No, of
and I
course
totally got them now.
It's always good to watch, like, if you go back and watch anything that you watched as a kid,
Yeah.
because those shows or movies or whatever always hide stuff for the adults that have to watch
There's a
said
lot of it.
shows with the kids.
There's
right?
a lot of that in this movie.
Yeah.
And Tim Allen does a phenomenal job in this movie, and the acting is well done.
Yeah.
And the comedy, the comedic timings, like he doesn't do a lot of that. He does a little bit of that ho ho ho.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because he had that tool time, and even at one point when he's
Home
in, he puts
Improvement.
the home improvement.
Yeah.
He even puts like a tool belt on when he's in the
Because
thing.
that was huge.
That was huge back in the 90s, right? But it was really well done. The jokes are well done. It's not childish. Like the jokes aren't like poop jokes or anything like that. It's just some really funny, like, damn, that's funny. That is really fucking funny. So go watch it. It's good.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Pretty soon I'll be watching Jingle All the Way. That's my favorite.
The perennial holiday
That's
classic.
my favorite.
Jingle All the Way.
All the Way. I'm just not in the spirit yet enough to get to watch
gotta
that
wait
movie.
you
I
gotta
gotta
wait for a bit.
until I'm ready to digest it.
Do you have like a handful of Christmas movies that you tend to like
watch-
try and get to?
I watch Home Alone 1 and 2.
Right.
I usually watch that with my family. So
Yeah.
like when I'm over mom's for dinner or whatever for Christmas, it's usually on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That'll be on the background,
Right,
so we'll
right,
watch that. But it's usually just Jingle All the Way. That's it.
I've got an honest god like cycle of shit that I've got to get through.
Oh, I
right.
don't have no cycle.
The Grinch, the OG Grinch cartoon,
Okay.
has to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see the Charlie Brown's Christmas.
It's
as
classic.
well.
That's classic.
It's classic. Then I need to see the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Okay.
Has to go down. Michael Caine kills it in that, and it's the Muppets, real good shit. Then I got to see the big one. It's National Lampoon's Family or Christmas Vacation.
I actually haven't seen that in about 10 years.
Dude, that is, if you haven't seen it in 10 years, watch
in
it.
about 10 years.
You're going to piss yourself laughing.
Mm.
If you don't remember enough about that movie, you go watch it. Dude, that is the funniest Christmas movie. Oh my God, it's fucking good. It's Chevy Chase before he was an asshole. I mean, he was an asshole back then.
Yeah.
But before everyone knew he was an asshole.
It was his last
Chevy
hoorah
Chase,
before
yeah.
the asshole. Yeah.
Yes. Is a 10 out of 10. So those are kind
No
of
Home
my.
Alone?
I will watch Home Alone. Home Alone 1. I wasn't as big. I like Home Alone 2.
See, I like Home Alone 2 more than Home Alone 1. See, I'm that guy.
Yeah, and I don't blame you for it because I do like Home Alone 2 quite a bit. Home Alone 2 I think did a better job of like introducing secondary characters than Home Alone 1 did, but just the bits in Home Alone 1 I think
classic.
Classics. Like
Yeah.
I mean they straight up had Marv in with skeleton from like
Yes.
holding on to a light. I mean how much
Was that Home Alone 1?
that was Home Alone 1. I'm almost positive it was.
I thought it was Home Alone 2.
When he's down in the basement. When he's down in the basement.
I thought
and
that's
he
Home
touches
Alone
the
2.
taps. Is it?
I think that's
Maybe
Home
I'm-
Alone.
maybe
Lost in
I'm-
New York, and then New York. I'm almost certain.
Is it? It might be.
I'm almost certain that's the one.
It might be.
It's number that when he turns into somebody in chat will confirm. But I'm pretty
possible.
sure that's the one where he's in the house that's like half built or
It's
that's
his
busted
aunt-
up.
It's his aunt's and
His
uncle's place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's in New York.
Yeah. No, I know. No. Yeah.
So that one's number 2. That's number 2, man. That's the good one. It's the good one. Where he's like,
It's true. There are some good.
dude,
yeah.
all the great stunts ones are in number 2. There's a couple of good ones
true.
number 1, but number 2 was like it
That's
was
true.
a bigger
You know
budget.
what?
They
You know
go
what?
even
It's true.
crazier
The
with
bird,
it.
The bird lady bit was like hit or miss for me a little bit. I think they went a little too far.
Yeah, with the doves and the
we
bird
could have
and the
maybe
friendship.
lost a couple of scenes of her.
Well, in the first one, it was the old scary man with the shovel.
Yeah,
and then the second one was the scary bird lady that ended up actually being a nice lady. Same with the first one. The old man was a nice guy.
It was the same theme that the kids were supposed to get.
Yes,
it's like don't judge a book by its cover type shit,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
But the old man one always got the old man one gets me more as an adult than it did as a kid. Because you see the old man at the end of the movie, and he sees his son or whatever and daughter like for the first time in forever, and you just get the outside looking in. You get no audio or anything. You're just seeing that moment.
Yep.
Fire. Bird lady, you're literally just sitting up in a fucking attic somewhere with some bird lady.
Yeah.
Having like a casual conversation. And
I'm with you.
And you know,
I just love. Listen, they're both great.
Oh, they're fantastic.
But number 2, it's a better ride.
Can we be real here though and say that Marv is Home Alone? If you take Marv out of Home Alone,
well, yeah. I mean, you take any of them out. I mean, listen, Macaulay Culkin's Home Alone, but Marv is the
dude. Marv getting hit in the head with bricks. Marv grabbing onto shit and getting electrocuted and turned into a fucking skeleton.
Marv
the Wet Bandits.
Marv is like a Kramer that I like.
Fuck,
you know?
don't you dare put Kramer in the same sentence.
I fucking hate Kramer.
Kramer is so awful.
Yeah.
Kramer was never funny. Even before I knew he was a racist, he was never funny.
Yeah. No, Kramer's garbage. But it's like Marv is like Kramer if he was funny.
Slapstick perfection.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Dude, I need in my life a new Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin starring as the father of a kid.
Yes.
And he's training his son. And yes, listen, he's training his son because Macaulay Culkin has come out of the woodwork now. Well, he's back. He's starting to get. He was just on like Jimmy Kimmel. He was on.
Sure.
He's started. His roots. He's got his own he's got his own podcast called like the Bunny Ears or something.
Yeah, he's got a website and stuff where he's like curating content.
It's a little. He's a little weird.
Well, he's eccentric.
Yes, he's definitely eccentric.
He's not a crackhead. He's just eccentric.
Yes, he might have been a crackhead before, but he's definitely not now. But
genetics didn't help him.
He's starting to act a little bit more.
Yes,
and I would love it. I mean, he probably would hate it. But I would love it.
I guarantee you'd hate the fuck out of it.
Oh yeah, if he would, and he would get paid a lot of money to do it.
How much is he getting tired of hearing about Home Alone? Every interview.
Well, he's even in his interview there. He says like during the Christmas time, he calls it the Macaulay season.
Yes,
and
it's true.
So basically, what happens is ever since he was a kid, he's been a star.
Exactly.
But what happens is during the holidays, he becomes this huge star.
Yep.
And then soon as January hits,
it's game over.
He like starts slowly dying out all the way until about fucking November, and then it's Macaulay season, and he can't go anywhere. Everyone's asking about it, but those royalty paychecks
are huge.
Oh man, can you imagine the money this fucking guy gets every year from royalties?
Yes.
It's a never-ending royalty. And like even his kids one day are going to get those Macaulay Culkin royalties. That's never going to end.
Yeah.
If it's till the end of time.
The season is
But what
now.
I would love to see is Macaulay Culkin playing the dad of a son where he's teaching, because maybe he's a little older now and he's a little bit paranoid, and so he teaches his son in case he's ever home alone to set up things and teach his son how to do these different traps and all this other stuff. And then all of a sudden, Macaulay Culkin goes somewhere, or he goes on business, or I don't know, something happens to maybe he gets fucking kidnapped. I don't know.
You know what? You know what the natural progression of this shit is? Macaulay Culkin takes over from Liam Neeson's in Taken.
Oh my, no. Stop.
And Macaulay Culkin's family gets taken, and he's got a particular set of skills.
And he's got to go to the crack house. He's got to go to their house.
Exactly.
And he's got to get in.
But he knows all the booby traps.
Yes, I'd watch the shit out of it. Dude, I would love to see a Macaulay Culkin, and he doesn't even need to star in it. Just a little son. He just needs to play a big role in the beginning.
Yes.
You know, or even better, he tests his son. So he sets he basically breeds his kid to create the stuff and have all these devices, and then he pretends like he's out of town or whatever, and he's watching.
This sounds like a setup to a post-apocalyptic movie or
well,
some
you never
shit.
know. And then he gets these two sticky bandits to go in and see if they can capture his son, right? You could do something fun and then he's keeping an eye on him to make sure he doesn't get hurt, and it's like so light, and then maybe he starts getting the better of these wet, sticky bandits. Maybe even have the same guys come in, older, and they're taking a beating, but then they get really mad, and they actually go after him, and they're like, no, this enough with the money. Now I'm gonna get this little shit, and then the little Macaulay Culkin starts fucking these guys up. That's a movie. It's a movie. Hollywood, make it.
There you go. Yeah, Harry and Marv's children follow in their father's footsteps, and Macaulay Culkin's son just so happens to be the kid of the house they break into.
Dude, Harry and Marv could still play the Wet Bandits. They're still
yeah, of course.
They're older, but they could definitely do it, and they could even play on the fact that they're old.
Yes.
Like they could be slower. They could have fucking hurt back. It would be hilarious, dude. Or it could even be Macaulay Culkin. Just straight up, he's got a family. He's just chilling. It's Christmas.
They literally remake it, but he's the father.
The Sticky Bandits come and try and rob him, and he's like
the wet bandits.
They're called the Sticky Bandits in the first one. They call the wet
reverse that.
Is it the Wet Bandits in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yes, because they turn on the taps.
Yes,
and then the Sticky Bandits in the second one.
Yes.
So Macaulay Culkin is an adult. He has a family. He has kids. Maybe he's a single dad. Times are rough.
Maybe he's a gay single dad.
No. He's a single dad, right? He's going through some shit with his wife, and he finally has his kids for Christmas, and they're opening up gifts and everything is good, and they go to sleep, and his kids are waiting for Santa Claus, and next thing you know they start hearing stuff on the roof. And the kids come in, Daddy, Macaulay Culkin. Santa's on the roof.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, Kevin, Dad, Kevin. Santa's on the roof. Can you hear him? But Macaulay Culkin knows there's no such thing as Santa.
That's right.
Who is that?
What if it's a found footage movie?
He looks he looks at his security footage because he's a little paranoid because of what happened when he was younger, and he sees the Sticky Bandits on his roof, and he knows that he could call the cops, but instead he's going to end this once and for all.
And he works with the children to make it happen.
Exactly. And he works with his kids to set up the traps. He ultimately gets caught by the Sticky Bandits and tied up, and it's up to the kids to get to the basement to save his dad. And instead of going to the police, he knows that the police never end up doing anything. They always come back, but this time he's going to take matters into his own hands. Boom! That's it. And he's been waiting for this his entire life because he knows that they're going to come for him, and he's not going to let them torture him like to his kids like they did to him. That's a fucking screenplay. Hollywood, get me in.
My screenplay is way simpler. Fire Liam Neeson, put Macaulay Culkin in, call it a day.
Fuck your movie. I want my movie. That sounds like a real fucking
and just
movie.
Make it happen at Christmas time.
Dude, I'm telling you.
There you go.
Boom.
I'll take either of them. I just want to see Macaulay Culkin do some shit. I want to see what adult Macaulay Culkin ends up being.
He's been in a few small parts, but nothing. He hasn't. He's been out of the spotlight, and he's been wanting to be out of the spotlight. Like he's just.
I don't blame him because he's been a superstar since childhood.
Oh yeah.
Then you have to disappear.
And not only that, he looks just like he did when he was a kid.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
And so no matter what
he's
in,
38 years old or some shit,
and he's literally looks like Kevin.
He does.
There's no. You look at him and it's like
and he's got a baby face, but he doesn't even have a beard to be able to cover up the baby face.
No,
so he doesn't even get that option.
He said in an interview there not too long ago. He said when he'd have girls over and shit. Right, it was during the holiday season. They're like, "Can we watch Home Alone?"
Oh no!
And so that was the thing. Like they would, and they would watch how, and he's just sitting there going, "Fuck my goddamn life! I'm doing this for pussy right now. That's the only. that's the only reason why I'm doing this is for the pussy." There it is. I just put it out there,
you
guys.
Go.
In
Macaulay Culkin. I hope you're listening.
I'm telling you right now, dude. If a movie comes out. And the synopsis is what I'm saying. I'm fucking suing hard. Because we have proof right here, right now, that some high-end exec came and stole my idea.
That's it.
So if you're listening, you better fucking change some really meaty parts or I'm coming for that money. I want that yearly paycheck.
It'll be Liam Neeson instead of Macaulay Culkin. They'll merge our two ideas. Liam Neeson will be the one in the Macaulay Culkin movie. That'll be how it goes.
All right.
Mr. Black, hit me up with the tech support.
Tech support. Oh, by the way, for those that are wondering, the StarCraft stuff.
Yes.
You're going to post that tomorrow.
Yes. Whenever you're hearing this, it will be the Friday of this week.
Yes.
So for us, it is tomorrow.
Yes.
And I'll be posting up the things for your the first round of normal games.
Yes.
And if you're in the right tier, there will also be a post for the
when cheese fails.
For the NovaWar
or NovaWar says yes.
Yeah, because when cheese fails isn't.
That's right.
The target's not met. We are still collecting though.
We got them. I've got the replays out.
Yeah, Jeff's got 4.
I'll be honest, they're not. They're the ones that we got. We need more replays, guys. We got a few good ones, so we're good for a few episodes.
Yeah,
at most, and I'd probably even switch out with some of these if more.
I'm gonna be real. One of them might be worth casting. If I'm being completely honest, like this was my fear. So you guys got to step it up. We got to get some good ass when cheese fails replays in. Because this was my fear. You had like 20-something replays.
Yes.
And we whittled it down to 4, one of which might be worth casting.
One of them's not even a when cheese fails. It was just a good game.
Yeah, one's not even a when cheese fails.
That was really unique that deserves to be cast.
So that's our challenge with this series is that we've been in the game for so long and so much has happened and the game has changed that cheese can be a little bit more difficult for sure. So just send in some good shit. That's lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com for this round. The stuff for Patreon will be on the Patreon page, so you can keep an eye out for that.
And if you guys haven't picked up a copy of The Grind, it's right there. If you're listening to this on podcast thing, on a RSS or whatever.
RSS feed.
RSS
feed. You listen on iTunes or
Google.
Music,
I didn't know. We're on Spotify now, too.
Spotify now. Hi, Spotify.
We're moving on up.
Hi, Spotify.
You can go to any Amazon, just amazon.com.uk.ca, whatever. Just type in The Grind, and you're going to find my book. It's out, paperback and ebook. It's doing well. Thank you, everybody that got it so far.
It is. Smashing it.
Yeah, it's not doing too bad.
10 out of 10. Are we beating Elon Musk yet?
We did, but now he's overtaken us. We had a hot first few days. And now we're tampering down a little bit. I haven't really started any advertising, I haven't done any ads or anything because I'm working on this fucking audiobook, man.
Of course.
Which is gonna be fire, by the way. It's gonna be everybody's gonna listen to this fucking audio. It's gonna be good.
Coming 2027.
Pretty much. It's fucking tough. It's so annoying. But anyway, I digress.
Yes.
What do we have?
Let's see here. Wow, this is an oddly specific question that I just have to ask. This comes in from Duke. He asks, hey, what's your third most favorite beverage? Not your first, not your second. What's your third most favorite beverage?
Third most favorite. Okay, I got to think of my first. I'm going to go for my third, I'm going to go with apple juice. I've been drinking a lot of apple juice lately.
You have been.
And I don't regret it.
It's hard to get off that apple juice kick. Once you start.
Oh, it's hard to get off it.
Hard to get off it.
Oh, yeah. It's like heroin.
Exactly.
Straight up.
I mean, have you ever seen heroin and apple juice in the same room?
You better not, because you're never going to break either of those habits.
No, you're done. You're in for life.
You're literally fucked. You got liquids coming into you in 2 different places. One in the veins, one in the mouth.
Oh, what if you just put apple juice straight to the veins?
Oof.
There you go. That's the next level.
Sugar rush.
That's the next level. My third favorite. Man, I'm just trying to think of what my first favorite would even be. I mean, I'm a big water drinker. I drink a shitload of water. So water's in my number 1 spot for sure. Number 2 is probably when I'm really jonesing it, and it's the best when I really jones it. It's a cold-ass can of Coke. But when you jones it, it's a different level.
Oh, yeah.
It's a totally different
level. The fucking
level.
bottle of Cokes, man. Oh.
No,
The glass bottles, dude. The glass bottles, super cold when you're in the mood. Those first 2 sips.
There's something about the can that just does it for me. Like the carbon, the way that it's probably coming out of the spout is different. The burn that I get in my throat out of a can is different than a bottle. And the burn is like 50% of the battle for me.
You're describing what it's like to smoke cigarettes.
Exactly.
That's what they're like, man, I could just...
Probably what crack cocaine is like as well.
Absolutely.
But my third favorite, that's a tough choice.
It's gotta be apple juice, man. Apple juice is delicious.
I can tell you that if it wasn't so expensive, lactose-free version of chocolate milk, probably my third.
I can't. I can't. Listen, if I couldn't drink more than like a can of chocolate milk. And this right here probably would wreck my stomach.
Even if it's lactose-free?
If it's lactose-free, I'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's something about chocolate milk, and same. I mean, even with milkshakes and stuff, I only can get a McDonald's small. Like I like the McDonald's chocolate milkshakes; are delicious. But I can't. If I drink more than that fucking small, I've got the Hershey's.
You're just lactose intolerant, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And it tastes good.
Oh, it's delicious.
It tastes good.
You just got to get that lactose. The problem is lactose-free milk is not cheap. Lactose-free chocolate milk is even more expensive. I mean, like the lactose-free 2-liter regular milk is like $5.49.
Oof.
And then the chocolate milk, I haven't even seen a 2-liter of it. They only put out like single liters.
People can't afford
and
the
they're like
2-liter.
$3.49. So they're almost twice the cost. It's crazy. So I'm gonna go water, ice cold Coke when you're really, and I don't want ice in it. I just need it to be ice cold. Chocolate milk.
Good line.
Apple juice and orange juice, depending on the day, would be the 4th spot.
For me, for the 3rd spot, it would be between apple juice and cranberry juice. I love me some cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice is delicious.
I love cranberry
When
juice.
I first got on the cranberry juice kick when I was younger.
I used to hate it when I was younger.
Well, when I was younger, I say that. Like when I was in my late teens, early 20s, I still lived at home.
Okay, yeah.
We'd get the Costco, like,
the big
whatever,
jug.
4-liter.
Yeah, dude. It had like that fucking handle on it that you could like fucking pick up. It was like a plastic handle.
Dad stopped buying it because I'd go through one of those in 5 days.
Yeah. They're like, that's it, son.
You're drinking. Dad came downstairs and said, all right, 2 things. One, remember we talked about Vector? Like, 1, I'm spending $5 million a year in Vector. We need to back off that fun bus. 2, this cranberry juice kick got to slow down. It's got to slow down.
Between cranberry and Vector, that's a mortgage payment.
You're putting me in the fucking poorhouse right now.
Straight up.
The
Morehouse is now in the poorhouse.
Yeah, just got back that shit up. I was crushing it. Oh my god! But man, let me tell you, my urinary tract clean as a whistle.
As a fucking whistle. No problems there.
No problems there. Not a single problem. All right, what else we got here? This comes in from a female, one of the few that we have, because we're just a bunch of sausage fest from Shady. What's the most unattractive and also most attractive quality or personality trait a girl could have?
Personality?
Quality or personality. So there could be a physical, we can go physical and a personality trait.
This is the
best and worst.
Okay, the worst is the
Smoking.
easiest. Yeah,
flat out of any kind.
If you if you smoke,
I don't care you vape. I don't care if you smoke weed. I don't care if you casually pretend to smoke the Popeyes candy fucking little cigars that you'd like rub on the red package when you were a kid to make it look like a cigarette. None of that shit. Get it out of here.
Smoking, like I'd be okay with the smoking and the weed thing as long as if I was dating a girl. Smoking is totally actually Kayla when we first dated. She smoked,
yeah.
And it was usually she used to emulate her friend a lot. She used to hang out with with a certain friend that was a bad influence.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
And so like she would smoke cigarettes, and then I remember one day she came home and she had like a lip pierced and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? It wasn't. Was her lip or like up here? I don't even remember. I think it was her lip. I'm like, what the fuck did you do that for? She's like, oh, me and my friend did it. I'm like, the fuck?
Get that shit
matching
out
tattoos
of
and just some random shit, right?
Yeah.
So I told Kayla early on, the smoking's got to stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's it. I'll sleep with you. Like, listen,
but it's not going any further than that.
It's not going any further than that. I remember that there was one girl that I didn't even date. We just hooked up, and she used to work at a restaurant where I used to work when I used to work at Eastside Mario's. This was years ago, and she was attractive. She's tatted up to the nines, like one of those girls that just tattoos from fucking
just everywhere.
So I was like, man, I've never experienced that before. It's kind of hot. But she smoked like a fucking sailor, man. I mean, every fucking 10 minutes, I need a cigarette. I need a cigarette. I need a cigarette. And I remember when we did the deed, all I could smell, not only in her apartment, is just cigarette smoke.
Cigarettes everywhere.
Like, you'd kiss her, and it was
ashtray.
like fucking an ashtray.
Yeah. It's bad.
It's
terrible.
I just like, and it was just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just can't do that. Like, you're great. Like, and I didn't tell it to her. Like,
No,
you know,
of
you're a
course,
fucking
no.
smoker. I'm not down with it. It's just, it's so unattractive
It is.
that it's not even, it's not, there's no coming back from it for me. So in the weed thing, like if a girl was like an occasional weed smoker, like, you know, casually, like if it was with her friends, wanted to smoke at a party, wanted to smoke a little bit, I'd let that go. I couldn't do a pothead. Like I couldn't date a woman that like there's a bong on the table when I walk in. There, you know, it's constant. I just can't do that.
That's the thing. Like, but and this is the, you know, in this question, I was taking it as if you were seeing a girl, right? Because that's when how you're judging them based, you know, like physical, and like if you get a chance to talk to them, whatever, personality trait, whatever. That's not like somebody you're in a relationship with, and then like these are the things that you know put up with.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna extend it a bit. If I see a girl just out, you know,
Oh.
fucking smoking a J,
Yeah.
then my immediate assumption is, sorry if this is an asshole move, is that there is an increased chance
She smokes
that you're
cigarettes.
you're just a pothead.
Oh, yeah.
And here's like, and this is because of my experience. Most of the people that I know that smoke weed aren't an occasional, once in a blue moon, take a fucking puff.
I agree. I actually agree with
Pretty
that.
much
Yeah.
everyone I know that smokes weed is into the shit pretty deep, to the point where it's a daily thing every couple of days, and not to a small amount. And then all of their close friends are all weed smokers, and it's just it's almost like it's like the saying, you're not just marrying the woman, you're marrying the family.
Yeah.
You're marrying a pot smoker, you're marrying
Her
a bunch of
pot-smoking
pothead
friends. Yeah.
right? And that would be, so by proxy that becomes unattractive to me, because I'm gonna be honest, that none of that's ever been fun for me, and most of those people that I know, you know, it's not that they're bad people.
Oh no.
But just,
dude, most of my friends smoke weed.
yeah,
most
but
of
just not my thing, and not something I would want to put up with on a daily basis.
No, I just couldn't. And it's nothing to any of the If there's females out there that smoke on a regular basis, it doesn't mean I don't like you. Doesn't mean that I can't be attracted to you. It just means I'd probably never date you. And your attractiveness definitely goes down
Just down.
exponentially.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some, and I see this all the time actually, where you're downtown or something, or I'm in Vegas, wherever,
yeah.
and you'll see a fucking gorgeous woman.
Smoke show.
And then she turns
Ironically.
around and she's smoking a cigarette, and instantly it's
John,
it's like you're fucking when you're jerking off, and you come. And then you're looking at the porn, you're going, what am I doing? This is, why?
Instant erection gone.
That's what it's like.
Gone.
For me, that's what it's like. So smoking is definitely a no-go. And the most attractive trait that a woman can have, oh, man.
What's the worst personality trait before we do the goods?
Liars.
Okay, there you go.
That's just easy.
Smokers and liars.
Smokers and liars. I mean, can it get any worse? Like just a pathological liar that lies about fucking.
Pathological lying is obviously like its own beast. Now you got a mental disorder.
I mean, I think everybody to some degree
lies to a degree.
To lie to
yeah.
some degree, and usually it's to protect another person, to
Or
not hurt their feelings.
They feel like
they
they're
feel like
protecting.
they should, even
Yeah.
though they probably shouldn't. But I'm talking about like a pathological liar, like just liars that'll lie about what they ate for supper. You know, they'll fucking lie for the sake of lying. It's like, hey, you know, what did you, or just like, yeah, you know, I was down wherever last week and I saw such and such, and it never happened. You know, just lying.
Yeah,
just
that's
lie.
a different thing entirely.
I mean, I think everybody, you know,
yes,
can fib or lie to some degree, but
Yeah.
I'm talking, you know.
All right, so my smoking, I'm on board with you there, 100%. You smoke, time out. Get out.
Bad teeth is a good one,
Ejected
too.
from the game.
I don't like, you know.
But if I'm choosing between bad teeth and smoking,
I'm
smoking.
bad.
Every
I'll take
time.
the bad teeth. I'll take the bad teeth.
Yeah, exactly. Take the
Yeah.
bad teeth. Get the
Yeah,
smoker
yeah,
out of there.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not that I don't have anything wrong with somebody with a woman that has bad teeth. It's just I find a woman with a nice smile really attractive.
That's everyone finds everyone with a nice smile attractive. Like nobody's
Yeah.
out there going, man, I really wish your face was fucked up. Like
Yeah.
the Japanese have a thing about certain teeth thing being a little crooked, but like everyone else in the world is like just not that way at all. And then my personality trait is jealousy.
That's. Ooh.
Jealousy fucking pisses me off because if I'm with you, I'm with you. If I wanted to be with this person over here, if I said that this person was attractive, and now you're gonna make a big fucking deal about it, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because if I really want to, I'd just be going, why would I stay here and put up with this bullshit if I could just go do that?
Yeah.
Like, why are you getting upset about that? It's not like I'm the most attractive man in the world. There are loads of attractive dudes out there. I'm not going to sit at home and be worried that you're going to fucking like go off and do some shit just because you find another dude attractive.
If you're going to do it, do it. You know,
do it.
I mean,
and
hey,
we'll end
the relationship and it's done.
It's done.
But the last thing I want to do is worry about if you're doing it or get jealous to the fact that you think somebody else is good looking or, you know, you're jealous that I'm hanging out with friends or whatever the case may be. I'm with you. That almost takes the cake for me. I didn't even think about that.
Jealousy is bullshit.
I don't know what I mean.
And usually jealousy and the one that goes along with jealousy tends to be women that constantly need affirmation about absolutely fucking everything that they do.
That's just insecurity. That's what it
which
is.
Neck and neck for me.
Yeah.
With which jealousy is usually because of insecurity.
It stems from that,
right?
Yeah.
So those two are there, and it's just, it's not that I can't understand insecurity because everyone has their own insecurities, but don't put that on me.
Yeah,
deal with the shit yourself.
Yeah,
because then it makes me feel like I'm just not doing a good enough job, or whatever. Like I could be doing all this shit for you, and you're still gonna sit here and bring this shit up to me all the time.
Yeah,
makes me feel like I'm being a bad significant other or whatever. Which is just
no,
why.
It's not right.
Why?
Yeah,
exactly.
No, I'm totally with you on that.
Yeah,
jealousy, man. That's up there. I still, yeah. I mean, I feel like jealousy to some degree I could ignore. I could just be like, shut up. I'm not doing anything. But lying all the time, like that would just. Because then you'd be second guessing everything. Then you're just like,
well, yeah,
what
of course,
the fuck?
yeah.
Is this true or is this
well,
not?
I don't
true?
think anyone wants a liar.
Yeah,
but like as far
they're all bad traits.
They're all bad traits,
and they're not attractive.
No.
So, what is the most attractive thing?
From a personality trait wise, I guess confidence. It's the opposite of my most hated thing, right?
Yeah.
Confidence. Their sense of humor as well. Definitely high on that list. And it doesn't, like, a sense of humor just normally ends up being like, I like the more varied a person is, the more I'm interested in them. Like, if you're just hyper interested in like two things and that's all you know, that's all you care about, I'm less attracted to that. And what I tend to find is that somebody who's interested in more things tends to have a broader sense of humor, and so you tend to enjoy more when you have a broader sense of humor because you can find more things humorous. Like if you only find like friggin' like
two things funny,
fart jokes funny,
yeah, then it's just,
and you can't get down with intellectual humor.
Yeah.
What are we talking for? Is one, and then for personality, I guess that's probably, yeah. I don't know if those are my top two: confidence and a
sense of humor.
A sense of humor.
I'm definitely gonna go up with sense of humor because I gotta laugh. Like I have to laugh, and you have to laugh.
Exactly.
Like it's just one of those things. Like you just have to kind of click. So yeah, I would say probably sense of humor is pretty important. I also like a woman that speaks her mind. So maybe that goes into confidence or a woman that has a backbone, right? Like not just.
I think that is kind of comes along with having confidence.
Like an opinion, like a woman that has an opinion.
Yes.
Like not like listen. In my household, I make a lot of the major decisions, and Kayla is more of a follower than a leader, so to speak, in terms of relationship. And I think a lot of women fall into that category. Not all, but I think a lot of. I think maybe it's just instinctively.
Definitely.
I think maybe it's just as a man, you kind of gotta be the pack leader a lot of the time. And I know there's a lot of women that's like, not in my household, like and I respect that totally.
It's fine.
But what's nice too is Kayla will also and it wasn't always like that, but she'll also voice her opinion. If there's something that she just doesn't like or that she doesn't agree with, then she'll voice her opinion about it. She just doesn't just go with it because I think it's a good idea. You know, if I want to go see a certain movie, she's like, nah, I don't really feel like going to see that movie. And it's like, okay, I'll go by myself. And it's like, it's not a whatever, or it's, you know, or those type of things. I think that's sexy, or not just sexy, but I just think that's a trait that I need in a relationship, that I'm not the one, not only with all the pressure of making every decision, because that sucks, but you also want somebody that's going to weigh in on a decision as as a team. Exactly.
You want a partner.
You want a partner, not just a follower. You want a partner.
You don't want a child that you're raising.
Exactly.
You want a partner.
So I think those are sexy. So personality and I guess confidence, or you know, just a
confidence
backbone
seems to just come along with all of those traits that like kind of like feed into it, like the having a backbone, having an opinion, being able to voice that opinion, being independent usually comes with confidence, like all of those kind of things, all good things. Being gracious, somebody said in chat, is another good one. You know, which is kind of like the insecurity thing and asking for validity all the time. Is just, you know, you don't always hear like a thank you or anything for what you're doing on your side of the relationship, and then you just get nothing but, you know, asking for them to asking for you to just constantly friggin' pump their tires all the time. It's just,
no, I'm with you. Physically, most attractive thing.
That has changed as it tends to over the years to several different places.
Yeah,
I went from early on in life, young boy, titties. Into an ass man.
I was never. See, I've been an ass man since day one.
And I'm still pretty much.
I like titties.
I'm like,
I'm an ass man.
An ass man 90% of the time. But I've gotten to appreciate. There's something about it, because there are certain traits about anyone. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or whatever. There are certain physical traits that tell the other person right away. If you're healthy, and healthy is always attractive. There's nobody's out there going, man, I'm really attracted to that hideously unhealthy person over there.
I really like that saggy skin.
Yeah, it's just so good. The back is a big fucking indicator. If you have a good back, whether you're male or female, I'm not talking that you don't need to be a female where I could draw a map on your back because you're so jacked.
Yeah.
But you have a good back, shit goes a long way.
It's like a house with good bones.
It is.
Right? Just good structure.
Exactly.
It's like, you know what? It needs some work, but damn, this fucking frame is solid.
A good back is a weird one.
You
it's
know,
one that not a lot of people say, but I'm still an ass man. But my next follow up to that is I'm checking that out, because I'll know if you're just going to the gym and doing some like casual fucking squats to keep your shit up. But if the difference between that and then actually being healthy is
I'm not gonna go with an ass anymore, because I think that's just a given. Man, there's two things. There's two things. I really like eyes on a girl. I think the
that's
eyes
true.
are
facial eyes are huge.
I mean, eyes alone can just remove
Change
a lot
everything.
of just deficiencies that you may see in
Yes.
somebody,
Eyes
and
will do it.
you can, because when you're looking at somebody, you're usually looking
You're
in
looking
the face,
in the face,
and
You're
so
looking
that's what
in
you
the
see
eyes.
the most. And so if they've got these fucking eyes that like just bring you in,
That's very true.
it's like, damn.
For my facial feet, that's always my thing, is eyes.
Yeah.
Every time.
The
That's why
other,
I find Olivia Wilde to be so attractive.
yeah, and Dodoria.
Yes.
Her eyes,
Yeah,
man.
those two top tier eye game on
The
point.
game is on fleek. I have a weird one though. What I find sexy is what other women would call imperfections.
Of
So
course.
I like
Yes.
I like a dimple or a mole or some kind of
Something
like,
that makes you not look like every other woman.
yeah. There was a girl that I used to work with that had a weird scar like on her cheek. It was just a weird. I don't even know what it was from. But man, there was something about it that I was like, that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it was almost like it was packaged for you. It was like it's a weird thing. But I think like those type of what a lot of females think that are
Want to cover up.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, I
Because
don't.
they want everything to be flawless.
Yeah. That's not
Yeah.
that flawless is not what I look for. At least not anymore. I mean, I might have when I was 20, 21 years old. But, you know, now it's like I like a lot of these little tiny things, you know, weird marks and birthmarks and weird shit.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that. So
I
there
like
you go. All right, what else we got here? Some of these questions, guys. What in the hell are some of these questions?
They're the tech support. What do you see?
Oh, that's why I'm trying to get to one that's actually worth asking.
The Grind is now available on Amazon. Just to let you guys know. Go pick up my book, paperback or ebook, The Grind. Search that on Amazon.
All right, here we go. We'll go. All right, I think I got one here. Soft Shoe asks, this ties right into Mr. Maximus Black's The Grind.
Oh.
Available now on Amazon.
There we go. Thank you.
This comes in from Soft Shoe. What is the most enjoyable and least streamable video game? Also, what is the most streamable and least enjoyable video game?
The most so the most enjoyable
that isn't streamable. Just doesn't do well.
That's a good one.
For my community, it's Overwatch.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
As a competitive game.
Yeah.
And it's because it is a well done game. You know, you got balance problems and everything like every other competitive game. But as a game, it is good. But you go to the browse page and you watch the viewer fall off.
Oh, but it's like that for every fucking Overwatch channel.
But that's what
except for like select 5 people.
And that's what I mean. But when you go to the browse page and you look at like who's at the top and then how fast the viewer stuff drops off,
it's like second row.
It's because you have to be a god. And that's about it.
Yep.
Or it's the Overwatch League.
Yeah.
And that's it. And even the people who are extraordinarily good have like no viewers. It's just a game that nobody tends to care about unless you're watching Overwatch League.
Yeah.
And in my community, it's no different. I have a lot of people that love playing Overwatch, but from a viewer perspective, I'm not fucking joking here. I could run my intro screen for 4 hours with my shield and some background music. I would get more viewers on that than I would by playing Overwatch.
And Adam knows that from experience.
I know that from experience.
So, just to let you
Overwatch has, I get between 40 and 60 on average on a good day of Overwatch. I've had Overwatch streams where I was into the 35 viewer range.
Dream.
The fucking dream.
That is the grind.
I have sat there and literally done dick all for hours, and I will get 100 viewers off of that. So that should just tell you right off the rip.
Yeah, Overwatch isn't a good
Overwatch, not a good one.
I'm going to go with Heroes of the Storm. It's not a terrible game to stream, but it doesn't have a massive following. So I'll go with that just because I don't really play any other games. The one that is the best to stream for in terms of like what was the other one? What is it?
What's the best to stream but least enjoyable to play?
RuneScape.
For you, definitely.
Yeah.
And
it's not because RuneScape's bad. It's like it was amazing to play and fun to play during all the questing. Once that's over and it becomes like an end game grind where all you're doing is just grinding levels.
It's bad.
It's not a fun experience.
For me, it's Hearthstone. Hearthstone is what built my channel for partnership. 500 to 800 average concurrent viewer back in the day. And if I still play it now, if I played it for like a week, I'd be back up into like the 200-300 whatever. Community comes crawling back to it, just like if you played RuneScape. People start filtering back in and shit.
Oh, he's back.
Just get on the.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. But every part of my being loathes Hearthstone. It is such, or what it's become. I liked it in beta and early days, but what it is now, it's like they just keep tacking more and more RNG on.
That's what it is.
And it's just unfun in every conceivable way. And so I can't bring myself to do it anymore. But I also know if I did it and I chose that as, like, let's say my go-to game, which you can find more about in
The Grind.
Now
Now available on Amazon.
Now available on Amazon.
Go pick up a copy, guys. Go pick up a copy.
If I chose that as my go-to game, it would be best for my channel.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd
be horrible for your health.
I'd literally fucking die. So those are my two for that for sure. Let's end on this one. This comes in from Kalutzi. Did you ever do something in your childhood or teens that made you question yourself or your intelligence? And if yes, what was it? This can also be applied to others if you witnessed it and it made you question what you thought of them afterwards. I've definitely got one for another person.
I would say one of the dumbest things I've ever done, and I look back and I go, why did we ever do that? Because that was dumb. So we used to go into the woods or really anywhere and just biff rocks at each other. And I mean, we were purposely trying to hit each other with rocks.
Yes.
And we weren't tossing these, we were biffing them.
And they weren't small rocks.
No, and they were like jagged rocks. Like I'd purposely pick one up like they were like ninja stars that I could get like a nice grip on and just
it's Nova Scotia. So you're either picking up slate or you're picking up granite.
Yes.
Neither of which are particularly comfortable
and
rocks.
Funny enough, the only time I ever got hurt was
nailed in the shin?
No, I didn't even get hit in the shin. What it was? Yeah, it's right here. It's still scarred to fuck. You obviously can't see it from there. But right here,
just a gash.
There's a literal gash. It's about an inch and a half and about fucking an inch wide. A literal chunk of my leg came out. We were in the pit.
Yep.
And we were just biffed and raw. I don't know if you were there this time, but I know some of our other friends were there because we were just throwing rocks.
It was a place that was an open area basically. It was an open area with a little pond, lots of big rock to hide behind and shit. And
so
woods.
we were throwing rocks at each other hard, and I remember trying to dodge one of the rocks that Trav was throwing at me. Yes. And it was like a cliff, but it wasn't a big cliff. It was a small cliff. So say this right here, for those that can see it. All right, I have to talk over here. This right here is what I'm standing on. Okay? Actually, no. He's on
the pylon.
I'm on top of the pylon, okay? But the pylon is like flat, so it moves up or down. Okay? This, when I jump down, is only maybe 4 feet.
Yeah.
So it's nothing crazy.
Drop.
Not a big drop at all. So I'm up here. Travis is over this way. He's throwing a rock at me. I jump backwards, come down, but when I do, there's another rock sitting like here.
On the ground. Yeah.
And I jump and I turn around. So I'm basically like, I'm like Matrix and some shit. I turn around because I'm looking at him to see where the rock is going. And when I do it, my leg chunks the rock that is like sitting on an angle.
That's terrible.
And just chunks it. And literally flesh and skin were on this rock. Like I looked at the rock and you could literally see like
a piece of your leg just hanging on the rock.
And it went so deep that you could see like white cartilage.
Oh yeah, you
and
see
like
bone
and shit. It was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And my adrenaline's going. And the boys are like, fuck, that don't look good. So I go home, and I was scared to tell my dad that we were out there throwing rocks at each other. So all I do is I take Band-Aids, and we had these big, large Band-Aids, and I had to put 4 of them on. So I had to put, like, a Band-Aid across, and then like, kind of, like, zigzag it like this so that it could cover the whole fucking wound because it was so big. After 2 days, it started to like get infected, so it was like nasty. And I finally showed my dad, and my dad, because I was like, I think I might need stitches. And my dad was like, nah, motherfucker, you don't need stitches. You just need some peroxide.
You need a lot of
peroxide. So I put peroxide on it. The shit was bubbling like a fucking, like a cauldron, just coming all over the place. And then I stuck more Band-Aids on, and eventually it started healing. But it was like a year-long healed. So it would heal, and then it would be like this type of skin that was almost like if you were in the bath too long and the skin was like wrinkly and I could take a needle and I could just like poke the skin and it would just break and it would start bleeding. So every time that it would start to heal, I'd do something. It could be as small as like a zipper touching it, and it would
Yeah,
just
yeah.
open it up. So it took like a year, and now it's just one nasty scar. So
Yeah.
that was
Questionable.
boys sitting in the woods biffing rocks at each other.
It's a terrible idea.
Dude, somebody could get fucking like killed.
Blinded, killed, fucked up.
Yes.
We did it anyway.
Did it anyway. Nobody got hurt except for this one time, and I hurt myself.
Yeah, geez. I know I have one for somebody else. I've probably told the story before, but I'll tell it again anyway. Again in the pit. Nothing good ever actually happened in the pit.
No.
Everything bad happened there. Because it was like we were off of our street.
We were away from home.
And it felt like we could do anything we wanted and nobody was going to know about it. So that shit was a heinous location. It was late at night. It was summertime. And we were, as we were when we started throwing rocks at each other, bored. So we were trying to come up with what we were going to do. And we were sitting up at a lumber store. And we were sitting in one of the like prefab sheds that they have out front that you can you can see what your shed looks like or whatever before you buy it. And we were sitting in there and we were trying to figure out what we were going to do for the rest of the night. And somebody looks down and it's pitch black in this fucking shed.
Gasoline shit.
Pitch black in the shed. And you just see this like little bit of like moonlight that was coming through like the shed door. And it's just hitting something that's a little shiny in the corner of the shed. And somebody was like, what the fuck is that? And they go over, pick it up, and it was a pop bottle, 2-liter pop bottle. Can't remember the brand. It's 2-liter pop bottle.
I don't even think it. I think the label was ripped off. It
might
was
have-
just like
yeah.
a 2-liter pop bottle.
And but it was filled with something. And we're like, what in the shit is this doing in here? And we open it up and take a whip, and it was pure gasoline. Just 2 liters of pure gasoline. Why was in this shed?
Don't know.
I could never tell you in a million years why somebody would even have a 2-liter bottle of gasoline in a pop bottle is also, I have no idea why that was a thing. But it was. It's pure gasoline. And so we said, all right, well, naturally, the follow-up to that is let's light some shit on fire. So go down to the pit, and we start gathering, rocks and putting it in a circle and putting a bunch of, like, sticks and whatever wood. And it didn't really matter about kindling because we were about to dump gasoline on it. And we get the fire going. We sensibly only used a little bit of gasoline to get this fire going. And it was quite a big fire. Bit of a bonfire. We're all having a good time laughing and whatever. And then one of the guys, one of the stoners, take that for whatever you fucking want, gets an idea. Picks up the bottle, which is still 3/4 of the way full of fucking gasoline. And goes, hey, guys, I'm going to write my name in fire. And everyone was going, okay. And we just thought that he was going to, like, write his name in gasoline.
And then light.
And then light that on fire.
No.
No, that would be intelligent. So this is where I question his intelligence. He walks over to the bonfire, and he gets the idea that he's going to start in the bonfire and start writing his name in gasoline from the fire source. Not thinking that the fire is going to jump up the stream of pure gasoline into the bottle before he's done writing his name. He didn't even get halfway into the first letter. He gets down, he starts spraying, and the fire just rushes up into the bottle. Of course, it's got nowhere to go. Blows up.
Yeah.
And gasoline coats him from the waist down, and fire subsequently coats him from the waist down. And suddenly he looks like a fucking extra in a bad action movie. He's just flames everywhere. It's full blown on fire. And it only took about half a second before he's screaming his head off because he's on fire.
Yes. I think I screwed my head off too.
And everybody was losing their minds. We're all trying to figure out how to. Luckily, like we mentioned before with the pit, big old pond. It was only about 10 feet away from him. Yeah. We're all screaming because we can't get near him because he's literally
on fire.
And we're saying, we're screaming at him, go fucking jump in this lake over here, this pond.
Get in the pond, man.
Get in the pond. And he didn't hear shit.
Nah, because he's freaking out.
He's freaking out. And he does. And then the next thing is it's like stop, drop, and fucking roll, do whatever the fuck. He just ran around for like 7-8 seconds before he did anything. just immolated, just on fire the whole time. Eventually falls on the ground, and everybody just starts stomping on him. Trying to fucking do it. Trying not to stomp on his dick. He's just all fired up.
Shit.
And we eventually get the fire put out on him, and we're in the pit. It's dark, and so we're like, all right, we need to assess the situation right now. So we basically, he's hobbling around. We're like, he's hanging off shoulders. We're walking him out to get to a street light on the street so we can see how fucked up he is. And we get him to the street light. We look down, and he's fucked. His legs are fucked. His hair is gone. His legs are burned bad. His eyebrows, no longer there. They're gone. His eyelashes, gone. He looks like a fucking, like, what's that condition? You got no hair, like no body hair at all. Like something that starts with an A. Anyway,
an albino.
No, not an albino. It's
no,
else.
those are all the white.
Yeah, no pigment.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was bad. And we looked at him and we were like, all right, you need to get home. And you probably need to go to the hospital. He's like, no, man, I'm good. He walks home. We didn't see him for 2 months.
Alopecia.
That's it. We didn't see him for 2 fucking months. He eventually comes back. He had largely almost borderline 3rd-degree burns on his legs. His eyebrows started to come back after 2 months. But he was completely fucked. Legs toasted. If you looked at him right now, they're probably still kind of fucked up. 2nd-degree burns all over the place. No hair. I'd be surprised if his hair even came back. But yeah, that witnessing somebody take a 2-liter bottle of gasoline and try and write their name starting from the fire source was definitely one of those. If this wasn't modern day, would this person even survive in the wild?
No,
probably
they
not.
would die.
That would be the nature wins.
They would die of thirst when there's a lake right beside them.
Yes, Darwinism kicks in, and he wins an award. Darwin Award, very.
That
quick.
reminds me of a buddy of mine that I went to school with, who I actually just saw like in the summertime. He worked at McDonald's, and this was like during high school. And I think I said this before, but it wasn't the smartest thing ever that he's ever done. So he's in McDonald's and he's working the fryers, and he has to change the deep fryer, the oil in the after so long they have to just obviously change out the oil because it's no longer good. Of course,
it gets too dark and then it just
it
ruins
bad. It ruins the fries, right?
Yeah.
So it's that time. And it's not busy or anything. This is like before rush hour, before the shifts, like anything crazy. So it's relatively not busy. So this is when they're doing it. So he's in charge of this. He takes the fryer out, and they come in like these big trays, he said. And he put it on the ground. And then he went and grabbed the new tray, put it in there, and he's getting ready to put some new oil in there. So he does that. He puts that in. He grabs the oil thing. And he says he forgot something, or I don't know, but for some reason he took a step back and his foot went into the oil. And we're talking this shit was still hot as fuck. Like it was just like it just came off the fucking press.
He Kentucky fried his own foot.
So he stepped in the oil, and from basically the top of his shin down to his foot, he had shoes on. He had pants on. It all melted into his leg. So he lost all of his skin on his leg. They had to call an ambulance. He had rushed to the hospital. He was out of school for the rest of the year. And he was absolutely fucked. Like I just hung out with him a little bit in the summer, and he showed me his leg. Like his leg is permanently he's fine now, but his leg is scarred to fuck. Like I mean, it's just gone. He's like they had to cut his shoe off because it was melted onto his foot. And so anyway, he's like, that wasn't even the worst part. The worst part is, so McDonald's. So he went to go and like sue McDonald's, like because there was this case where they had to start paying for him for his medical stuff. Like he needed therapy and all this other shit. So they gave him like some sort of severance package and all this. But anyway, he took a really shitty deal. But because now after that, all the employees, they have to wear certain rubber boots and shit while they're doing it. But since they didn't have any at the time, and there wasn't any real protocol, like he probably could have sued McDonald's for like it would have been it was already a long like took years for this to go through.
Yeah.
But he could have made like he probably could have got like $1 million+ out of McDonald's for the fuck up. But yeah, like they didn't have they didn't have proper training on how to like do any of that stuff. They basically just grabbed the tray, put it on the ground, and then he just wasn't thinking. He took a step back and it just melted his leg. Like just fucking gone.
You said for $1 million, step into McDonald's fryer? I'd say fuck yourself.
No, there's not a chance.
No.
There's not a fucking chance.
You said write your name in fire and gasoline. I'd probably say.
I'd think about it. I'd think about think about it. I'd think about it. If there's a pawn sitting beside me.
You have the easy out.
I have the easy out. I'd think about it. For $1 million?
It passed through your mind briefly.
I wouldn't step into a bucket of fucking hot oil from McDonald's of all places while you got shoes and socks and everything else on. No, I just don't want to be part of that. So yeah, there's that. It's also pretty dumb. It was an accident, but it was pretty dumb.
I just think about just how bad that would hurt. Just because, one of the worst burns I ever had was when I reached into an oven that had the broiler on, and when I was bringing my hand back out,
oh, you touched it.
The top of one of my knuckles hit the broiler directly, and it was so hot, my hand stuck to the fucking broiler because my skin is fucking attached to the broiler.
Yes, and
when I took it off, it took a second to kick in.
Yep.
You get that like initial, and then your brain goes, all right, adrenaline, gone. But I took out my hand, and I'm looking at it, and I was like, oh, that's going to feel bad.
Yeah.
And sure as shit, oh my God, the pain. Like, whenever I showered, I just held my hand like outside of the water because if anything even lukewarm.
Oh, that was it. It was on fire.
It was basically felt like I was dipping my hand in a lake of fire.
Yeah, can you imagine stepping into fucking
hot
ass, like this oil, like it was so hot it cooked McDonald's fries in like fucking 30 seconds. And he's literally stepped his whole foot. And then just imagine taking your foot, like registering that it's in there and then taking it out. And then seeing the fact that shit, because it's so hot, it just clamps down on your skin, and you can't take your pants off, you can't take your shoe off. He said all of the oil started soaking into his shoe and his sock. So like it not only did he, it's not one of these things where it's like you put your hand in hot and take it out.
It was like slowly reaching his foot.
It slowly is going down and cooking his foot. Yes, and you can't just rip your shoe off.
No,
there's no fun in any of that.
Stop the madness.
Yeah, dude, he was out of school for the rest of the year, dude. Like he was done.
I'd be out of school for life.
He was done.
I'd be homeschooling myself.
Jesus, man, that would hurt so bad. It's like one thing to stick your foot in it just bare. It's another when you're wearing clothing and socks and shoes and you can't take the shit off. You basically got to wait for it to cool down. Yeah, and then they got to cut all the shit off you.
You start talking about this, you just think about all your worst injuries. It just all kind of comes flooding back. Yeah. Like I was at home by myself and I was doing some sort of school project, and you know those like those kind of like 1/4-inch green bamboo stakes used in gardens or whatever. Okay, so I was using those, and I had to cut some shorter, and I couldn't find a finer tooth saw. I was just using one of Dad's like standard wood saws, and I was just drawing. I was just drawing back to start it because the teeth were so coarse that it didn't want to start immediately. So I had to like slowly draw back to get it started, so you could actually do the sawing motion. And I was pulling back on it, and because it's bamboo, it jumped
slipped
a bit,
yeah.
and it jumped over, and went right in between, right in the webbing of my thumb. And his dad saw it sharp as fuck, and I drew it back and just went, Hasituno song no Maya, just bam, right down to my thumb joint. And I went, ah! I was just by myself, and I was looking at it. The blood was just like, because it's in your hands, so the blood pressure's high. And it was like, just fucking out of my hand. I was like, oh fuck! Yeah. I was trying to like bandage it up and shit, and I cleaned it up, and I saw my thumb bone, and I was like, nope, bad. Just trying to fucking like bandage it up. Oh, it was bad.
Not good.
Ah, it's bad.
Well, there you go. There you go, guys. We'll leave it at the. We'll just put that in your mind right there.
God, it was so funny. It was such an awkward spot because I wanted to stop the blood flow, but I was like, am I supposed to just like cut off all of the blood to my hand? Because like, how else do you get at your thumb? Like there was no wrapping.
It's
no wrapping point.
Yep.
This is fucking awkward. It was crazy. Yeah, it was bad news. Bad news. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this Technical Alpha. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves again. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Head on over to patreon.com/LAGTV, LAGTV. Like we were saying before, the StarCraft stuff's going to start to get posted for you to add your replays to. Please, on the Patreon page, read what I have there, because it will explain to you the steps to submit a replay. It's all there. You're going to be using MediaFire to submit your replays via a link from MediaFire. It's the easiest way to do this for us to vet people sending in replays. It's free. It costs you $0. So just read that so that you do it properly, so that we can actually use your replay, or at least get your replay. So make sure to have it. I wrote it out as best I could. And if you have any questions, of course, you can hit me up on Twitter or something, but it should be pretty straightforward for you there on Patreon. Thank you guys again for checking this out and watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to follow the show. Give us a positive review anywhere where you watch us, iTunes or otherwise. And until we see you guys next week, another week closer to Christmas, where hopefully we're feeling a little bit more jolly. Peace!